run the setting one shot. Probably want to run the setting one shot for Dungeons and Dragons. So it would be what I'm working on for the future here.
What a brilliant, appropriate, and thoughtful question to ask a DM.
I don't know. There's a bunch of projects. You might want to do something you really want to do.
That was brilliant. Good job.
I do like. We have so many hanging threads from my perspective on my content as well, because we didn't finish Murder Shack. We didn't finish. Well, the cowboy thing kind of had a soft ending, so we could pick that up whenever. And I think I ran like a half of another Call of Cthulhu thing that we didn't finish either. But regardless, yeah, I'd probably want to run the one shot.
I definitely want to run Murder Shack, dude. Like Murder Shack had me like tingling.
Yeah,
Holy shit! Like
that was
I was
a
so
fun
into
one.
Murder Shack.
I fucking love that scenario. Scott Dorward is so fucked up, and I love it.
Murder Shack? What's Murder Shack about?
Well, it seems like a shack that murders you. I actually don't know.
Wow, amazing. Really? Okay.
All right. She's definitely 21.
It's a really dark scenario. It's a modern Call of Cthulhu scenario that starts out at a group, like PTSD group meeting for therapy, and it gets darker from there. I had such fun with the cell phone, Phil. Like that, I think that was my favorite part. The fucking cell phone.
Bro, dude, the cell phone was fantastic.
Such good. You guys.
Oh. Does anybody remember what they were playing? What were their characters?
Yeah, I remember my character. I don't remember his name. You'd have to remind me of his name.
It's in there. I think we made sheets for it.
Yeah.
And I have the VOD saved on the external.
Okay. But yeah, I do remember our characters though.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the goddamn motherfucking music.
All right, guys. What are we thinking? We have waiting on
Nugus.
And I mean, the South has said he would potentially be here, but we're definitely not gonna wait on him. We may not wait on Nugbug. I mean, it's only 9:04, so we're gonna wait a little longer, anyways. But we start a little early. It's all good.
All right, James said give him 5. He'll be on.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. So final drinks, final smokes. Go take a shit.
Do what you gotta do.
Would you rather? Fuck, I hear good would you rather's all the time, and I forget them. God damn.
We had a good one the other day when we were going to we're coming back from fucking Blink-182. I can't remember what the hell it was though.
I heard it on the radio. I just heard it on the podcast the day before, and I remembered it. That wasn't a would you rather. That was a hypothetical. This is would you accept $1 million? But in order to accept it, because we'd all accept it, in order to accept it, you have to name a person by name, and they die immediately right now.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
100%.
Yeah. You have to name a person, first name, last name, intent. It's a specific person you're thinking of. You can't just be like John Smith. You name a person who you have to also be at least familiar with. You can't just choose a name out. It has to be somebody you've met before. You can't just be like, oh, I read about a murderer who's going to get away with it. It's a person you've met, person you know, and there's a specific intent behind it. When you take the $1 million, they die.
Dude, my boss at Timberland back in the day. Hell yeah, easy peasy. Rip, got him.
So basically, I get a death note at $1 million.
Yeah,
I get
yeah, yeah, yeah.
$1
But it only works that one time, so
Yes.
you can't like take a country by whole.
And a
That's what I'm saying.
million.
I get one free death note and $1 million.
Is there
Yes,
any
yeah.
chance that the death could come back on you?
All right, so
Absolutely, the genie's probably gonna go do this again. Like, absolutely, but like, it's not like the box story. There's not gonna be a hook where it's, oh, well, guaranteed the next person will choose your name. But like, no, like, if the genie happens to show up and the person knows you and hates you, yeah, you could be victim to it. You would know that that exists now. That would probably, trouble you immensely. But yeah, you'd know this was a
Yeah,
thing.
I'm feeling
Now,
troubled.
do I actually have to have met them in real life, or should I know enough about the person?
No, you have to have met them. You can't just be like, yeah, I studied this case. No.
Dang it!
hmm,
Could
You
have done
can't
a lot
be
of
like,
good, man.
you can't be like, my ex's ex. No.
No, 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 no,
It doesn't
no, no,
work.
no. It would be much more specific than that.
I gotta say, I feel like this is one of the ones that it comes off super easy because you're like, yeah, I know someone who could die. But like you'd be
Yes,
sitting in your
absolutely.
mansion. You'd be sitting in your mansion, passing out, coked up, drunk in your hot tub with the hookers or whatever life you want to have with $1 million. You have that life, and you'd be sitting there and you'd be like, what if it's about to be me? Or
Just
you'd be
that
like,
constant.
what if I was wrong? Like
Yeah.
it would always be there. Like it would just always be present. I mean, I'd
I
still
mean,
do
live
it.
by the sword, die by the sword. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I'd be
the
like,
person you quote unquote kill turns into like a lich and slowly tries to track you down forever.
well, no, this example, despite the involvement of a genie, takes place in the real world.
Yeah.
I would just
If a
be like,
genie's
I'd look
real,
my
so's a
dog in the
lich.
face. Yeah, that's fair. I'd look my dog in the face and be like, I love you, Isidore Bartholomew Rasputin.
oh wow.
oh,
That's
Damn.
fucked up.
oh no.
But then you use the million to
Prove it.
clone him.
Yeah, no, I would just get a new dog.
Oh.
I know, it's kind of
I would definitely have like clones of Chopper lined up if I had that
It's
money.
too real. It's too real.
too real.
Dude, I had a Tootsie Roll today for the first time in like
A
years.
decade, 15,
Yeah.
20 years.
Wasn't
For
great.
like,
Wasn't bad.
uh,
Wasn't great.
a few months ago, I ate a fresh apple.
So good.
Like, oh my god, I forgot
Dude,
what
what
it
kind?
tastes
What kind?
like.
Red
I don't even know.
Delicious?
It was red. It was red, and it was
Red Delicious?
Ooh,
delicious.
Yeah.
a
It was red
gala?
and it was delicious.
Dude, you need to try, is it Fiji or
It's like
Fuji?
Fiji?
definitely
Fiji
Fuji.
apples. Fiji apples are fucking holy
Fiji
shit,
apple.
dude.
Hmm.
But they're small, so you'll eat like 3 of them. Well, my fat ass will eat 3 of them. Just like
Honey crisps
4
are really good.
tablespoons of sugar each.
Honey crisp sounds good.
If
All
you
right,
get them at the perfect ripe, they just snap right and they're so sweet.
Hmm.
guys, I'm gonna
Sure.
fill my water, and then let's
Okay.
let's get rolling. Let's do this intro, and
Sweet.
get ourselves together.
Wait, why do I have
Everybody good?
multiple? Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Good, good, good. Production is completely panicking, but this is fine. I know Sally. Do you know Sally? Yeah, dude. Zach, we gotta ditch all of the Sirenscape intro music and just have raps and 1920s like AI songs.
I'm working on an outro.
Ray is dead.
So I'm trying to get it to be just like a generic Monday night Balladeers, and it's like tarding out.
I love it. It's probably on like on one of the random vowels. It's like Monday
Yeah,
night.
it's a real stroke.
That's the shit that freaks me out is when the AI glitches on a text to speech. It's kind of terrifying.
Hmm.
It's just Gasping for air.
Yeah.
Does anyone else find it hilarious that they have to dumb AI down because they become racist?
Oh my
It's
god,
because
what?
it's because they use the freaking internet as a resource, and it's like, bruh, no, 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 no.
It's so fucking
There's a
racist.
disclaimer usually that's like, if it's racist, it doesn't. That's not our company's personal opinions.
Iris.
Damn it.
Hmm?
Yo, we
Forgot
got
to
a
say
nug
happy
bug.
birthday.
Yay! Happy
Yeah, I think
birthday!
you could do some
Happy
ventriloquism.
birthday.
Swalk, swalk, swalk.
Oh no, it's disabled.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I went ice skating. That was
Really,
nice.
my bruise is
Hey, what's up,
freaking
Heather? Thanks for
massive.
watching. Hang out with us for a bit. We're gonna start in about 10 minutes.
Oh shit.
Hmm? Hmm.
Cool. What up, viewer?
Viewers.
Can they hear us? Don't know. Maybe we can.
All right, now I gotta get this shit. Get all my fucking ducks in a line. All right,
Oh shit.
frames are dipping. Frames are dipping.
Not the frames.
Okay.
Julie, I'm gonna send you a picture of this bruise.
Oh no.
I posted in our Discord. It's so gnarly.
Wow, there's so many people here.
Slash text to speech. Let's get this bread. Hey, SpongeBob.
Football.
I saw one where it was like an entire like Atlanta rap style song of Patrick being like, "Fuck the Krusty Crew." It was
Wow.
awesome. Like auto-tuned like
Like a
crazy.
diss track.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you know.
People are going off with the SpongeBob IP.
Oh, what is
So
it?
before I send this,
Plankton.
Irish,
Hmm.
I was
The
cutting wood the other day in
plankton
my shop.
emo plankton is awesome.
Hmm. Sorry, what were we saying? Oh, geez, sorry.
I was cutting wood in my shop the other day to like make some other like wall art pieces,
Hmm.
and my blade's dull. So the piece of wood I have is like 14 by 14 inch square, about 3/4 of an inch thick, and my saw blade spun one of these one of these pieces of wood back at me like a ninja star. So this is the aftermath.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay. It just hurts.
oh, oh no! Oh, oh my God! What the heck?
Yeah,
Are you
that's looking
okay?
rowdy.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know I love you.
it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's like it's just getting
God.
gross.
You know I love you, and I'm sorry you caught AIDS from that piece of wood, but like I'm so sick of seeing pictures of your bruise. Gotta be real.
Hey, I
with
told you I'd keep you updated on my bruise, motherfucker.
Oh, you
You
kept
said
your.
no.
You know what? In retrospect, that was the opportunity to say, please don't. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Yes,
Oh my
it was.
God.
We did at the
Yeah.
time
just-
think you might die from AIDS.
Huh? What?
Or
Oh.
lupus, apparently. That was it?
So, just for reference, this is what it looked like on the first day.
Oh no.
From reverse it and invert it. No, wait. Yeah.
Wow, that is a solid piece of wood. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the whole outline. It's
Yep,
crazy.
yep. God, jeez. Okay.
You know what I need is like a little drawing of Goku shooting a Kamehameha wave. It'd be perfect.
Holy shit.
Dude, stop
Are you,
posting
like,
nudes in the Discord
you
chat,
okay?
okay?
They're not nudes. They're just naval shots. It's totally PG-13.
Send
Oh,
send send
expose
button
it, we could
pics.
get the whole thing banned. You better, yeah, you be careful, okay?
Send button pics.
I feel like you
No.
got a lot hairier in 3 days.
Well,
Hey.
is it
Well,
hard?
well, well.
Oh my gosh.
I have a
Yes.
question. Are we
We're in for
still
a good
in?
night, players. Yeah, we are doing the level 6, level 7 game. You guys level 7 now. So South is you're level 7.
Wait, Saltus, it was your birthday. Right?
No,
No, it was mine.
no, but
It was mine.
It was
We have the
yours.
same birthday. We have the same birthday, remember?
Wait, really? Oh my god. Okay.
July 22nd.
What? Okay. All
22
right.
too.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you too.
Did you do anything or?
I had to get together. It rained all day that day, and then yesterday I went on a boat for like 5 hours, so that was fun.
That's
went
James
to Lake
did what he
Boca.
does every day and lived fabulously. So, you know, there's that.
Good birthday.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Perfect.
we got someone in chat being abusive. Cole, I need you to ban James G722.
This is so funny because it's like totally your Twitch channel.
You're a moderator though. You have banning ability.
Can I ban
Yeah.
him now? I'll ban him.
At least
Don't ban
silence
me, I'm
him.
gonna-
Silence him.
Before I
No.
ban him, I'm gonna call him the N word because it's just
No.
online.
Oh no. Well, it is Twitch.
No,
No.
Man,
don't do
Oh
that.
god.
All right. It's
I was gonna post something like Billy
Gonna say the
said
gamer
to,
word.
but if you
Oh
guys are gonna
yeah.
ban me,
No, no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no. Wait. Hold on. Let's not get hasty here.
Whoa.
All right, the
Go ahead.
obsidian dice have been fucking me. I'm gonna switch to plastic this week, bro. Yeah, I think we're good. What do you want for your background? Do you want that magically charged room
But you know I
audio?
do. Yes, please.
Sweet. All right, hold on. Let me set you up really quick for the intro screen.
I'll like fight these demons and shit, and then you guys will play D&D. Do you see my hat? It's a Sweden beanie.
The Sweden beanie. Sweden beanie.
Sweden beanie.
All right. I hand it over to you, bud.
Oh yeah, I think that it's been a good adventure. Okay. What? Well, you know, you can't. You just have to calm down, Miss Thenari. Okay. Welcome to the world of Veronicus. World currently in crisis, as it is assaulted by another realm. But a brave group of adventurers and their friends are determined to see this threat vanquished. So we pick up once again 9 months before our current timeline, sort of on a side vignette, viewing a group of adventurers who've been, working their way through a series of tunnels in pursuit of a magical flute at the behest of their patron, Phineas Longfellow, who is a professional patron and connoisseur in magical items. Having fought off some enemies, captured and interrogated foes, dealt with, I'm not going to say betrayal, but deceit. As an ally was replaced with a doppelganger that attacked the party. Then, after dealing with that, discovering the body of a dead sphinx and having to fend off wave after wave of risen skeletons in an abandoned study that the party came across. Whilst fighting off these skeletons, one of the party members, Thenari, seemed to go crazy, attacking her allies with intent to kill. However, after the fight was resolved, it was determined that the sword she had found recently, a very nice looking, but, apparently not wieldable katana, had forced her into a berserker rage, and in fact, she even killed a party member. Unfortunately, that party member had already been killed by Lightbringer Eos, who swang in.
No.
Yeah, you remember this. Who swang in the spiritual weapon to destroy a skeleton, also hitting one of her allies and knocking him down into death saves. So there's been a lot of drama. All that got resolved. You finished off the skeletons. Nobody else died. Alisaria did burn Peepop in a sunbeam or moonbeam. I don't know, whatever. Moonbeam.
whoopsie.
But hey, in all fairness, as we talked about last time we played, you were like, I didn't know you were there. Be more careful next time. It's fair, dude.
Sure.
Get it. Um, but the party finally enjoyed a much needed and much deserved long rest. After finally resting, you guys began to investigate sort of your last unexplored areas of this cave system. There's a room. It was full of sort of dead giant rats and spiders and like dead skeletons, like bones and shit of this stuff. And it like you were able to piece together through some checks that it looks like somebody with an army of skeleton warriors came into this room to fight the rats and the spiders, and the whole thing sort of ended in nobody survived. um was kind of the impression you took away from that side room, and that'd be the room down here on the right where I'm pinging everybody. But other than that, that leaves basically this door as the last main point of investigation. It was like it almost appeared to be a wall of the tunnel, but not even like intentionally disguised. Just the door itself was so old and overgrown with filth that it was like not easy to notice at first. But there's this massive door. It's not the same construction or design as the rest of the tunnel and the rest of the walls. It's fully sealed. You, as a party, have yet to determine a way into it. What you were able to determine is it looked super old, but that is an illusion. The door itself is like not as old as it appears to be. There is an inscription on it. It says, "Here lies treasure great, a guardian to keep. Answer, and you will be rewarded." Rewarded.
A
So
guardian to keep.
a guardian to keep the treasure.
Okay.
If you can answer their questions, you will be rewarded. You find yourselves outside of this door. Remember, for the purposes of the map, the red crystal blood things don't actually exist. Just the mine carts and the door. If anybody would like any clarification or further explanation on anything I just touched on, you are welcome to ask for it. Just remember you're accompanied by Drazi Silsifter, a possibly elven gentleman who wields two scimitars and is a former camel racer, who said, "Now that's what I call camel racing." And you're also accompanied by Spruce Stringbean, who was born in the woods with a fae. And
He certainly was.
oh, it certainly was. So yeah, those are also two people who accompany you,
Born
and
in
an
the woods with a
ally.
fae.
Hey, I was born when he was like, "Put a bow in my hand, sent me off to a foreign land." I was like, "Oh
Yep.
shit, is this legal?" He only changed one word.
That's the
I said,
true
"Okay,
definition of parody.
yeah,
Anyway.
okay." Okay. So you are also a companion who's been with you all the time. You just never notice them because they're so sneaky. Is Mr. Southis at 6th level? Right? You have a flame tongue
Who are you
rapier. Are you playing?
attacking?
What's that?
Who do you swing at?
Oh my god. By the way, you might be muted. You are.
Yeah.
I can see it on my screen.
That was muted.
But
All right.
we're actually on the verge of calling this podcast or this show "You Might Be Muted" because it's a prevalent thing.
So to
All
be
right.
clear, there's nobody to attack right now.
No, there's not anybody to attack right now. You
Well, I
investigated a
mean,
giant door.
there's
Unless you
no
want, there's plenty of
skeletons.
people.
Plenty of
There's
people.
no enemies to attack. There's plenty of people.
All right.
And if you were witness to this fight, you saw one of them attack the rest, and they kind of like neutralized her, took the weapon away, had a conversation. I don't know if you saw them rest. They like went into the corner of the room and all of them disappeared. And then like 8 hours later they came out of that corner of the room.
I think Southis has been with you guys the whole time.
Sweet.
It just hasn't come up yet. I mean, is that okay with
I
you,
like it.
Southis, or are you like so sneaky that you've been following these people? Like, what's your inroad here?
Yeah.
And if it's the
cool
second
with
thing I
that.
said, who were you attacking with the rapier? Okay. Yeah, you've just been here the whole time. It just hasn't come up yet. Yeah, Southis has just been here. So you guys are investigating this large door. It seems kind of scary. Things are pretty sketch right now based on the intro. You found a dead sphinx. That's not generally supposed to happen or be something you come across. And yeah.
Okay. What does the door say again?
The door says, here lies treasure's great, a guardian to keep. Answer their questions and you will be rewarded.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we have to
I
answer the
added questions to
questions.
clarify.
It seems there will be a guardian behind the door that will give us a trial of trivia.
All
I
right.
will have anybody who is like good with history can roll a history. I mean, Eos and definitely Thanari can roll histories. I'm gonna have
Oh, I'm
Jenny.
not good. I'm just one.
I got a
Alright,
plus
with
0, but I rolled a 13.
Well, most of
Oh
us
well.
rolled pretty bad. Well, sorry, yeah, Alisaria and Thanari,
Ah,
you guys were like
I don't know shit.
this Iris. No.
Does this sound like
I don't know anything.
something?
So good, it's so good, it's so
Are
good.
My mind's
sphinxes
blank. Sorry.
are sphinxes known for like doing a trial by questions? So like
Yes, that's
really?
exactly what the two of you remember or realize is that,
I'll
like,
change
yeah,
my
like sphinxes are known for this sort of thing. They allegedly guard secret places and or sacred items, and they're like perpetual guardians in those places. And you have to like answer their riddles to access the item and or place they guard.
Does it look like now that the thing is dispelled, does the door seem to swing towards us inward or like slide up into the wall? Are there any? I'm gonna like look for markings like that.
No, the door. Now that you realize it's an illusion, even though it's not dispelled, like you can see there's a seam in the middle of the door that wasn't obvious before.
So okay, okay. No visible handles.
No.
so all we got from history was that there are questions.
That
Essentially.
it makes sense that it looked like whatever killed the great being in the room a while back was either equal to it or stronger. And there's few things I
Yeah.
could imagine that would match a sphinx better than another sphinx.
No, no. To clarify that point, you guys, after doing investigations on the dead sphinx, like it almost certainly was killed by another sphinx. There's very few things that have that wide of a paw that could have done those wounds to it.
All right. So
So we have to expect another one beyond this portal here.
yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. So we definitely
Well,
have
what
to
if
be
we
really
answer
good
the
at friends.
questions correctly?
Well,
If I'm not
um,
mistaken,
that'd be good. I
do
think.
you all remember the first time I betrayed you?
Yeah.
When it actually like turned into snow, you said, when you killed it? I think where I went was past this door. I can't be
Oh,
100%, but I may have interacted with this being already.
did she give you questions? Or did the Sphinx give you any questions?
I think we spoke nothing but questions to each other and played it very coy, but it seemed to me that there's something going on. Someone's here that shouldn't be. That does that make sense?
Not
I don't
really.
know about
Hmm.
much about sphinxes, but if they're that magical, maybe that makes sense.
They
All
tend
right.
to keep to themselves unless something very wrong is happening. I don't know. Just be on your guard. That's all I would say. I don't want to be the first one through that door, but if I'm correct about this, beings with this type of strength, a name does carry a lot of weight. Um, I would want to tell them its name, but I don't remember it as a player. I think Thenari would though.
Teardrop Muse
Teardrop
was the
Muse.
name of the Sphinx you interacted with.
So just tell them that name, just so they have it for the interaction we're inevitably probably gonna have.
Okay. Teardrop Muse.
It didn't
Did
seem
she make you
outright. Yeah, honestly, when I found out what happened when I wasn't there, I shed a tear or two. But she didn't seem outright malicious. It seemed more like
like Destiny?
like a detective. It was
Oh.
strange.
Well, if she's not malicious, then if we all go inside.
I can't be sure about that, but the maliciousness that I mean, but she had every opportunity to kill me outright. I was standing there helpless in front of her, and she sent me back to you guys.
What happened?
Remind us what she said, Honori.
Shit.
What did she say, Thenari?
Can I like roll
Or-
dice to see if you can tell me?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll just tell you. Thenari would definitely remember. She's not the type to forget like that.
I don't. I think I know stuff that Thenari shouldn't know. That's why I don't want to speak out of turn here.
Yeah. I think that so what you would tell them is you would be like, the Sphinx told me that Ray doesn't belong here.
Oh, she was
But-
that specific. Okay.
Yeah, the Sphinx said that, but also the Sphinx promised you that your sister would not be in danger. So like, I think roll it one more insight. Now, like, this is a retrospect insight.
11.
Yeah, that's enough to be like, this thing lied to me a lot. You're like, it told me.
That's why I went with
my sister would be
detective.
in danger. Yeah, it told me this and this, but like, I think that you're finally realizing because of all the context clues like around you and the situation.
Then
you found a dead Sphinx, and it wasn't the Sphinx you met in this same space.
Correct.
Like, there's a lot of implications and context to that. And even with an 11 at this point, you put it together that like that thing lied to you, and you don't know what its motivation was for doing what it did, but yeah, it's not true.
Yeah, so retcon like 30 seconds of what I said. I would definitely, without role playing it out, I would tell Ray specifically, take him aside, and say the thing said you didn't belong here, and the second time or the first time it fucked with me, it told me specifically to go for you. And I, for whatever reason, I was able to not. I was able to fight that thought off. But you need to know this, and then
Well, no,
it's
the Sphinx
it's
never
up to
tried
him.
make you go for Ray.
But it did tell me that Ray's shouldn't be here.
Yes.
So I'll tell him that. I'll
Yeah.
tell him that. Yeah. And then just so that's private, and it's up to him if he wants to share it with the group. And then everything else is, yeah, exactly what you said.
All right.
Oh.
So
Just
yeah,
wait,
it's
come up and just whisper that to
if
Ray.
you any of you are familiar with Inquisitors where you're from, they bend the rules and the truth on their end to make you admit things that you may not have even done. It was that kind of energy, and Ray Thenari would just be like, Ray, I need to talk to you for a second over there, like by the corner, have a private word for a minute, and tell you that whatever it is and whatever its intentions are, it was very fixated on you, and it said you didn't belong here, and I didn't. That doesn't make sense to me, but it made sense to it. That's one of the few things I felt it was telling me the truth about.
So about when you're having the sidebar, you see Phineas walks up to sort of to the middle of the door, and he's examining it a little closely. He's scraping the enchantment, and he turns to Jenny, and he's like, he whispers something to her, Um, I will have Ray and Thenari and Alisaria and Eos. You guys can all roll perceptions because you're close enough.
Ooh.
DC's pretty high here.
Okay.
And it's gonna be versus a actual deception check, which is so fucking cool.
16.
Oh, no, I rolled a natural one. You guys hear it all. This is my fucking.
Yay.
I didn't roll it. I should have rolled the fucking real dice.
Nice.
No, I have a real dice right here. It
Oh,
was
the
an
dice.
11. Oh,
You guys don't let that guy touch things
It's
again, or we'll have to
okay.
fight more skeletons.
so you guys hear him whisper in her ear like, "Stand behind me real quick. I think I know how to open this door." She sort of stands out behind him. He pulls out the ornate warhammer you guys have seen him wield in the last fight. The one that seems to do lightning damage.
Everybody back up. Back up, everybody.
He just over the head, double-handed, strikes it right into the middle of the door. And when he hits it, electricity blossoms out of the warhammer across spider webbing its way across the whole door. With that hit, you don't know if that's part of the warhammer or the fact the door's being open, but the illusion starts to fade, and the door becomes this resplendent sort of bronze, gold, polished. The inscription is very clear. All the grime and dirt is gone. You can see the seam now. There is still no handle or opening or anything like that, but the door begins to open inwards. It is
Oh my god.
opening very dramatically slowly. So I will say you each have a moment to do something slash react before like it fully opens. If you
Whoa,
want to move
okay.
your position or say something, I'm not saying like this is combat. I'm just like, he does this, the door begins to open. You guys can narratively do whatever you think is right. So yeah, Eos, it looks like you moved your character.
Ray,
Is there
Ray was
anything
trying
Yep,
to
yep,
run
yep.
up here,
right?
kind of have
All
his
right.
back against the cart.
Yeah, no, the carts are
Side,
real. The
okay.
carts are there. They're cover. Drazi, I
Um,
think, would
Hides around the corner.
to take up a more like, yeah.
Yeah, Peepop's gonna hide right over here
Yeah,
around the corner for now.
you went over Drazi's like Drazi was looking back down the hallway, like that empty room, but now he's looking back towards the door, hearing the noise. Jenny even is startled and like kips up in the air with her wings and like perches on this mine cart to the south. And Phineas just sort of stands in the middle. He doesn't move. So Thenari, what and Alisaria, what do you two do as the door begins to open?
Oh, sorry, you go first. Probably react to what you do.
I was thinking the same, but yeah, I think I would probably try to catch some cover over here.
So you would make
Just
a
in
quick
case.
quick retreat back.
Be like, Phineas, you need to tell us when you do things.
Also, not to let him fuck with the door.
He's like, well, we were trying to open it, weren't we? Well, I thought we were trying to get it open. I'm sorry, guys. I thought, the electricity might get it going, because it's a thunder hammer. Yeah, it's cool.
I don't trust this guy. He makes too many rash decisions for me.
I think
I think we just
Thenari
have
Thenari's
defense
The
gonna.
magic.
only person who heard you was Drosy, who's just like,
Yeah, because everybody else
Drosy's like, I don't trust any of you.
Thenari
Okay.
is gonna dramatically stand and just face the door with her sword sheathed, with one hand on it.
Heard that. Heard that shit. Who else? Was anybody else? Was anybody else saying anything when Peepop said his shit? There was
And
like
then
a
I
lot of
think,
talking.
do we have a
Everybody
chance to
got
say
what
anything?
said. Yeah.
I mean, I
yeah.
said, watch out, but not
I
really.
think Thenari's just gonna call out, words first.
Fair. Fair.
Bold words from Thenari. All right. So yeah, I mean the door continues to open, as doors are wont to do when they're opening. I have to
boy.
reveal. So, door opens, and you guys can sort of see into a large room. Appears to be like ignore the tent. I don't know, that's kind of weird. But there's like couches. It seems like a study. There is a large being a large figure, stood just on the opposite side of the door, as if it was waiting for the door to open. The doors open inwards, and it's posed just far enough to where the doors like pass by it without it having to move. This is a similar sphinx, similar form to the body you found in the other room. This is a live sphinx. Whilst the one you found dead in the room seemed more inherently male, this one seems more inherently female, having more of a slender body, a slender face with, sort of a more elongated nose and just classical female features. Um, Thanari, you immediately recognize this as Teardrop Muse, the Sphinx that you met earlier in this game. But yeah, so that's what you guys see as the doors open. Um, as this reveal happens, Teardrop Muse sort of steps up into like not even a little bit, like not much, but just like a little 5 feet, and like addresses all of you and is like, "Adventurers, you've come so far, and now you have but one task: complete my riddle and be given your prize."
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
In riddle. Here we go.
I
Okay.
think. Sorry, real quick. I
Oh,
would
I need to
probably
make a
approach
stealth
Evan,
hit
stand
from
next
this
to my
map.
sister.
Oh boy.
She'll nod at
I would
you
definitely.
So sorry.
confidently.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot, guys. It's a lot for sure.
Okay.
Wait, I put the southest dude on the map. Where did he? Oh, he's right here. This is him.
So, do we need to make any checks just for seeing this thing?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Southest, you now have a token you can control on the table. Yeah, so it steps a little bit through the door. It makes that sort of statement. You guys, I think Alisari, you step up next to Thanari, who holds ground. Eos, what do you do again? If you said it, I'm sorry, I was looking some other stuff.
Probably fire up another detect magic. When the door was opening, I guess.
What are you looking for with this detect magic?
The flute, basically. If I can sort of, how do you say, like, single it out if there's a bunch of magic, if I can hone in on that. In a way.
Sure, if that's all you're focusing on with detect magic, the flute is definitely in that room.
Oh shit. Okay.
And or in the possession of the Sphinx, you're not sure which.
Alright. I would have to get closer to make sure. Alright. Cool.
Okay, Ray, what do you do as you see all this unfold in front of you?
As Ray sees the Sphinx, kind of has this.
This is you
Weird.
recognize this Sphinx as well, Ray, from a dream you had.
Pretty much, as he recognizes the Sphinx, he starts tunnel visioning, almost like he's blacking out. His legs start giving out, and he's holding on to this mine cart and probably this guard next to him.
You mean Lightbringer Eos?
Jeez. Oh my god, yeah. No, I'd probably help
oh.
you get up, I guess.
Sorry, I don't see the
Or
name.
stand up? I don't know.
Yeah, he would probably just like kind of fall on Eos, and it's almost as if he's passing out, blacking out, but he's like half conscious.
Oh god. I guess I'll like try and like fan you awake. I don't
He's
know.
like going into a panic attack.
Shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. We need to snap you out of it. Ah! Oh god.
Eos, as you're giving Ray medical attention, and he's like leaning on you, and his legs are shaking, you're trying to snap him out of it. Like he's definitely weak and like in crisis at this moment, but like you remember like, oh, You need a D&D Beyond link, Southis? I just saw that. It's like forever ago. Do you still need that? Sorry, that was so inappropriate. As you can feel like Ray buckling and you're like helping him up, like you realize like he is buffer and like heavier and like seems stronger than he was last time you like assisted him in combat. He doesn't seem so frail and so pitiful at this moment anymore. That's all.
Ah,
Yeah.
you changed a little bit.
Do you say that out loud, or is that like a comment for the group?
I like mumble that to myself. He probably hears it.
Ray, you hear that, and you know that that's potentially a true statement. Do you say anything?
No, he's focusing on not falling.
Yeah.
You are still
kind of-
legitimately weakened right now.
I bring like incense to like your nose. Hopefully it'll snap you out of it. I don't even know.
Kind of like looking at his hands and his arms and, still collecting himself.
Oh geez. Okay, we gotta do the 4 grounding things. Alright. Pick a smell. I mean, find a. Oh god. What do you see? 5 things you can see. 5 things you can see.
He probably can't hear you right now.
Oh
His
shit.
vision and hearing are not the best currently.
Oh no. Okay. Oh shoot. Alright. I think I would probably like. Okay, so having something to ground with. You probably just. Oh boy. Oh, I probably bring out like a cold object or something. Probably like an amulet or okay, my holy symbol. Like the holy symbol I don't use anymore. And I like put it in his hands and it's cold. Probably because I haven't used it. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
All right, yeah, Ray takes it with his left hand. Just holds on to it as he tries to collect himself, and he looks up at pretty much everyone else around him. There's he looks in the room for Jenny.
Jenny's nearby. She's on the minecart just to the south of you, perched, watching the unfolding events and seeing the glory of the live Sphinx.
Ray's gonna try and stumble over towards Jenny
I think that would help.
while holding that crucifix cross thing.
Yeah. Oh, well, what would it be? Would it be like a tiny guitar? Yeah, it would.
Yeah. It's a little guitar pennant thing.
It
Yeah.
could be like a silver guitar pick.
Yeah, there we go.
So cool.
Nice.
So yeah, you assist him. Jenny at first is like sort of unaware of you guys doing this because she's like looking at the Sphinx just like, oh. And as you like approach Ray, she looks down and she's like, Mr. Ray, what's going on? What are you doing?
I didn't think that thing was real, but say we don't make it here. What would you say to your father if you had the chance to see him right now?
She seems a little bit very put off by this unexpected question. I'm going to have you roll a persuasion. The DC is not super high. There's no advantage or disadvantage.
All right.
This is to see how willing she is to like share with you. You're still essentially a stranger. No, not even essentially. You are despite being in this group, still a full-on. You rolled an 8 on persuasion because you have a -1, which isn't great. Admittedly,
Can I guidance that? Okay.
You know what? Yeah, guidance it.
Hey, thank you.
I'll allow it. You're touching him when he does it. It just happens.
And it goes through the holy symbol? Uh-oh.
Oh my god, yeah. D4. D4.
Roll 4. Roll
You
a
just
D4.
put
4.
you do an air guitar
roll a
riff.
D4.
You
Roll a
roll
D4.
Roll a D4.
Oh, okay.
11.
With an 11 total. she looks down at you and she's still like really put off. You can tell she's like a little shook. She's like looking at the Sphinx, looking at you. She's like, I don't know what you mean, Mr. Ray.
Where's this coming from?
But I'd probably tell him that I think he might have been right, and I can't wait to be home. Honestly, that's what I tell him right now. And she sort of pulls the bow taut back into like a combat stance, like looking at the Sphinx, or like it just focuses back in the moment because there's just so much going on. And that was like a very unexpected thing you just did. So she gives you that. Write that down. I'm gonna write it
Oh
down.
yeah, no, I did.
That's how you. Okay, good. Maybe I'll ask you what I said. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
As Jenny says that, Ray kind of comes to his senses. He can hear and see. He visually doesn't look like he's passed. It looks like he had a shot of saline, and no, he's
It's just really dehydrating because it's salt water.
he
Okay.
he looks great now.
Okay. Yeah. No. Ray
He
looks
calm.
Okay. Cool. Jenny is too shook to do anything, but the response she had to his questions. Spruce and Drowsy both just keep their guard up. Anybody else? Anything? As
Bebop's
this
just
moment
around the corner staring at this giant
Yeah.
cat human thing.
Yep.
So the Sphinx steps
Definitely in
forward.
awe of it.
The Sphinx steps forward like another 5 foot. So it's like almost, it's still like 10 foot away from Phineas, who's the closest to it. That's about 10 foot, maybe right there. And it sort of projects its voice out into the room and it says, "Worthy adventurers who have come to find me here, holding a prize for you, perhaps. Here's my riddle. Answer it well and you shall be rewarded. Answer it wrong, and the consequences may prove fatal." Four
Lame.
men sat. You suck. 4 people sat down to play. They played all night till break of day. They played for gold and not for fun, with separate scores for everyone. When they came to square accounts, they had made quite a fair amount. Can you the paradox explain? If no one lost, how could all gain?
Okay, hold on.
Whoa.
Can
I
you
only got
copy
4
paste
men
that?
sat down. Okay, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
What?
Can you copy paste
Can you-
that somewhere?
That's a good idea.
4 men sat down and play. I know it has to do with the scores.
I can absolutely paste that in the Discord.
Monopoly.
Okay, is that your final answer?
No, I'm joking.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I will no longer joke with called out answers.
Yo,
Playing.
I just posted it, and like,
Oh, okay, great.
we're gonna take a moment right now. You guys, you're gonna say this is my official answer. This is our official answer, or one player could just say, "I am saying this," right? Like,
Okay,
so
okay.
if one of you could totally be a dick. So I'm gonna sit here and listen to you guys talk, but unless a person or you as a group say this is our official, this is my official answer, it's not gonna count. Okay?
Is it fishing?
No. Maybe. Oh god, I don't know.
I will not judge any answers you give unless they are preceded by "this is my/our official answer." I feel like you were trying me.
No,
and I almost
not
said
you, not you. I'm asking the group. I figured once you explained it, it was down to
I feel
us.
like it's not like a competition. I don't know. They're not playing a competition, you know?
All night till break of day.
They played for gold and not for fun, which with separate scores for everyone. So there was a score.
If no one lost, how could all gain?
That might
Wait,
be a red
scores.
herring line.
Scores.
What if scores doesn't mean like points? It means something different.
Scores? Like musically scores? Or scores like a game
It's a
scores?
band.
Yo, okay.
It's a fucking band.
Because
Well, not for fun with separate scores
God,
for
I don't know.
everyone. When they came to square accounts, they had all made fair amounts. If no one lost, how could all gain?
Was
Yeah,
this
I
a
mean, it
competition
could be
or
a band.
collaboration?
And then sat
Was
down
it a
to play.
collaboration or competition?
They played all
Yeah,
It's a
because you
band,
play
guys.
you play
It's
an
a band or an
instrument.
orchestra or something like that.
Yeah, you play an
Maybe?
instrument. Scores is a play on. Yeah, okay, that's a solid one. That's a really
Four men
fucking
sat
solid
down
one.
to play. They played all night till break of day. Okay.
But when
Anybody
they came to
can do that.
square accounts, they had all made quite fair accounts.
So they split the money.
They split the pot of money. Think about it. Like, all right, let's think about it as like a modern thing. You have a singer, a drummer, a lead guitar,
Yeah.
and a rhythm guitar or a bassist.
And they sat down.
The question is,
You can't
if no
fish
one
sitting
lost, how
down.
could all gain?
Can you
Well, if
fish
they
sitting?
played the show and bought and got money for the show, they all gained money from playing the show,
And nobody
Okay.
lost anything. Yeah.
Okay.
and nobody lost anything.
And not for fun. Okay.
That's fucking really good.
Came to square accounts. So it was fair.
I think that's the
We
top
probably agreed
answer,
on it.
band.
All right.
But
Band
wait.
less people playing music.
Yeah, I don't know how to format the answer. Is it like Jeopardy? Like, what is a band?
Maybe it's like
It
the
doesn't have to be an
four men were in a band. I don't know.
Come on, guys, give me some credit here.
Oh God.
You didn't say what is a phone charger, so it's technically not right.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
maybe we
not
can
good.
say the four men
All right, but here's the thing.
played.
They
in a
also
band
said
or in an instrument.
whoever says the answer, if it's wrong, could just outright die. So who's willing to bet their character that band is correct? I really think it is, and I put my character forward to say it
I'll
as
be
an
willing
answer
to
as
do
well.
it.
I'll do it. T-Pop will do it.
Because
Oh,
I don't
no.
think it's like we get three shots before the bad shit starts happening. Because this is fucking crazy right now. There's a Sphinx staring at us. Oh my god.
All right. T-Pop runs around the corner and jumps on the Sphinx's paw. He goes, I think I know. I'm pretty
Oh,
tricksy
God.
myself, and I've heard a couple of these things.
Wait.
Is the answer
Oh God.
a band, a music group playing for money?
I think I'm gonna prepare some.
T-Pop says that.
Oh
Is
god.
this your final answer?
I mean, it's the only one I got, so, yeah.
Oh dear.
The Sphinx begins to laugh. And actually, Phineas also begins to laugh. And they share like a healthy laugh. And Phineas is like, "Oh, yeah, he's a smart one. I told you, these guys, they're killers. I remember how hard it was for me to come up with that the first time I solved your riddle. It was, goddamn, it's a really good one." She's like, "Yes, I'm actually quite impressed, Peepop."
Shut the fuck up, I was ready.
Whoa,
So,
yes,
yeah, no, you were
dude.
absolutely correct. It was a band. Yes. you
Let's
were correct.
fucking go.
That was, and I like, guys.
Okay.
I like difficult riddles for this. I thought this would take a little bit longer.
Okay.
I'm glad. I'm pleased with how long it took, but like another 5 minutes would have been nice for me. It doesn't matter. Yes, that is the correct answer.
Okay.
And the Sphinx is like, yes. It took Phineas at least thrice as long to solve it.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. He's kind of an idiot.
Phineas?
You think so? Well, he's the one who has your prize, as I've already given it to him. In fact, years ago.
Just because he's an idiot doesn't mean I don't think he's an untrustworthy idiot. Let's put it that way.
At the same time, anybody with a higher perception would notice that Phineas pulls something out of his jacket, and he crushes it in his hand. And for everybody except for him, time stops.
Wait.
I knew it.
He has cast a time stop spell on the.
Oh shit. There's no save on that, huh?
+1 turns. No, that actually is that's a 9th level spell. So it's gonna be 2 turns, which isn't great, and I could have lied about the result, but I chose not to, and I'm regretting that decision. So Phineas. Phineas sort of turns around. He's got 6 seconds. He turns around and he's like, well, I'll say he walks like to here. So he's like staging towards all of you because Peepop, had to go over past him. He turns sort of face all of you and he's like, it's been a good adventure. But, you know, I think that honestly, overall, most of this group is just pretty unworthy. And I don't think that we would have been able to do it, you know, if it hadn't already been done before. And some of you guys like to talk a big game, but I think you should really consider that, this was really some amateur stuff here. Now I want to say, Jenny, you've been wonderful. And you know that you stand with me. These people tried to betray you, right? That lady there, she tried to kill you twice actually. And you shouldn't put up with that. You should have more respect for yourself, And Ray, you're going to come stand with me because if you don't, you know that there's dire consequences for you because you don't belong here, right? So, it's about time that we settled this and we took this food home for real. Yeah? In conjunction with that, on his first round, he's going to cast.
Well, I guess no one can move.
No, we
Nobody
can't.
can
We
go any-
can't react. Yeah.
nobody can- Yeah, no, nobody can do a single fucking thing. Absolutely. Not even Jenny and Ray, who can hear. You guys still can't do anything. What he's gonna do is he's gonna cast with his first action animate objects, and he's gonna choose. He's gonna animate the table that's in this room, which would count as a huge object, which is gonna sort of step up and come up next to him. It's the table that's right behind him, and I'll make a token for it in a minute. At which point his second turn comes to, and he's gonna move up next to the Sphinx, and he's gonna be like, "All right, Teardrop, are you? All right, Teardrop, are you actually? You know what? You guys wouldn't necessarily hear this, but I'm just gonna give it to you because it's fun. It's the wrong thing. Okay, he's gonna be like, all right, Teardrop, are you finally ready to get out of here? Yeah, I bet you are. And with his second action, because the spell ends as soon as you affect players, blah 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 blah. He's gonna cast Circle of Death
Oh, frick.
at 6th level. And actually, wait, am I allowed to do that? Oh, hold on. Phineas is just such a compelling character. You just never know what he's gonna do. I know, it's terrible.
Roll a 1.
He's gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken Circle of Death to a bonus action. So he can still cast a spell.
Ah! Damn. Okay, alright.
Alright. Here we go. It's a 60-foot sphere. Blah, blah, blah.
We should have spread out a little bit more. God damn.
No, he can't cast this. The range is too big. I'm fucking stupid. That does not work at all. I went way too ham with spells. All right, he's gonna cast Abby Dasmi's Horrid Writing because that's only a 30-foot sphere, and that seems more manageable.
Hubidazi, what?
Abby Dazi's fucking spear of shit, dude. But he still can't place it anywhere where he doesn't hit his allies. No, he's not gonna do any of that. You actually see him lift up a finger, and he like it's just an empty finger, and he points it towards Spruce Springsteen.
He
Oh,
he could
He's
spend a bunch of sorcerer points to get stop time again and cast it again.
He can, and he might. He's not gonna do that right now. He already cast it. He's gonna quicken spell Disintegrate at 6th level on Spruce.
oh my god.
Okay. So Spruce is gonna make a dexterity save 16.
He's
He's gonna
casting
roll
what?
another d20.
What?
Yeah,
He just picks a
get rid
person.
of the auxiliary characters who aren't here. Yeah.
Wait,
I
what is he
rolled a
casting
natural
again?
3. Disintegrate.
Holy shit.
So Spruce is gonna take 10d6 plus 40 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
So that's 10.
So Spruce is dead.
Probably.
Oh my god.
So 38 plus 40, so 78 necrotic. Yeah, so Spruce is dead. So he just fucking 86's Spruce out of the equation. Boom. And there's not even death saves. Like Spruce turns into dust. The time stop ends. Let's roll initiative.
What the fuck, dude? Let's go. Oh my god.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Click your
here-
character
Let's
before
put on
you.
your character, guys.
Okay.
Garbage. What a garbage.
You're
person.
lucky. He's got a plus to 0.
Wait.
Ooh, nat 20 on the real dice,
Oh
baby.
my god.
I'll send you a pic.
I don't need a pick. I believe you, dude. Come on, man. Don't try me like that.
We got some old initiatives on the turn order for some of them.
What? I don't see him on mine. You should exit. Oh wait, no, I do see him. I think. Yeah. Oh shit. Eldrazi definitely didn't. Let's go. I don't know how to remove him anymore. Yes, roll. Right. Did you roll a 7 or an 8?
I rolled a 7.
Quick question, where are we?
What? What do you mean? Where are you? I can explain that contextually.
What do you call this place?
It was the
We've been
smuggling
calling it the
tunnels.
smugglers' tunnels.
Yeah.
Tunnels? Okay.
Did you roll yet, P-Pop? Yeah, you also rolled an 8. And Alisari got an 11. You have a 12 on here. Weird.
No, yeah, I got a 12. 11 plus
Alright.
1.
Yeah. Okay. 6, 13. Yeah, okay. I mean, it seems right now. I don't know.
Wait, can
That
you
was
put
weird.
me on? Ray's missing.
Oh, you were just there, I thought. I got you. What'd you get? Oh, you got
7.
Oh, you're right in your place at the bottom of the initiative. All right, Ray, Jenny, Drazi does need to roll.
So,
I rolled a 7.
never mind. Ooh, Sib? Sib.
Yep.
You're gonna give him a 13.
I am, like, kind of reeling a little bit, but I'm also, like, a minute ago, when that in between Phineas and the Sphinx, was the Sphinx time stopped?
Yeah, I mean, he can't choose people to exclude.
But when the conversation happened, it seemed like
I'm
they
not on
were
the
on the
initiative.
same page.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Are you not in initiative, EOS? What'd you roll? There's
21.
been some, just like last time. 21, really? Whoa.
I rolled very lucky.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Well, look at that. It's Jenny's turn first.
Fenari's got a 21 total.
Wait, are you not on here? Oh,
No, I
21.
rolled
Why is
physical.
it 11?
I rolled physical.
Oh,
Yep.
there's 11 on you. 21, done. So, dexterity between Fenari and Eos. Fenari's probably on top.
No, I got a +1. 13.
Eos, dexterity?
Dex save?
Just your score. Your dex score.
Dex score is 14.
Yeah, you win.
For that, we're going to go before Fenari.
All
Alrighty, Jenny's up first. She's looking at Ray, a little confused, at like coming out of the time stop. And she's the first to act as she looks at you, Ray, and she's like, "Did you hear what that thing said? You don't belong. And these are betrayers. We have to make sure we get out of here. Help me, Mr. Ray, please." And she pulls her bow back. And with her bonus action, because she's a smart. Oh, she's not a ranger. She's a bard. That was Griff.
She could bonus action inspire, I think, right?
Yeah, she's gonna bonus action absolutely bardic inspiration Ray. So Ray, you get bardic inspiration. With what she said to you, being like, "We have to get out of here." That gives you the bardic inspiration. Then she's going to raise her crossbow at Fenari and take a shot.
What?
Yeah, you tried to kill her, and you kicked her in the face, dude.
All right, bro. All right. Fucking, it's on. It's on then.
Friend. Does the 21 hit you?
Oh no. Yes.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Take 10 damage.
Fucker.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You kicked her.
Oh my god.
You literally don't know what else to say except you kicked her in the face.
I didn't just.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
let's
use her
get it.
25-foot flying speed to go next to Phineas. And
No,
sort of take
no.
go, and she's like, "I stand with you, Mr. Phineas. We have to see this through to the end." And yeah, I'm Eos. It's your turn. You saw all that just happen.
No, this is so sad. Okay.
Rough.
Oh god. She goes immediately into like Lightbringer Eos mode, like Lightbringer emphasis. She casts a sending spell and looked to find oh my god, I forgot his name. This is not good. Not good time. My boss, basically.
Lightbringer Jerome. You're gonna send
Lightbringer Jerome. Yes, I'm gonna send it to Lightbringer Jerome.
Say to Lightbringer Jerome if you could right now.
Okay, so I fire up the sending spell. I say Sphinx teardrop views located under tunnels near Kempsport. Calling for backup. Look into Phineas Longfellow. Has a flute of spells.
Okay. Oh, I should have been counting these. Are you counting them?
That's it. Yeah. It's under 25. It's under 25.
Cool. None of that actually, as it turns out, matters because Phineas is gonna counterspell your sending.
Does anybody have a counterspell?
Level counterspell.
That would have just
I'm
changed the
so
picture.
mad. Yes, a counterspell. Gosh damn it. Okay.
What level is sending?
Well, what's your level of
I'm base level 3. So what is the level of sending? You know,
3.
you don't get to side. Yeah, it's counterspell. That's
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm so mad. Okay, I guess I'll bonus action spiritual weapon.
I'm also very much not sorry. Yeah, because it would have expired. Where do you want it to go? The guitar appears. In front of the swing, an array by Phineas, Jenny. Where are you going?
Probably like so I can do it 60 feet out in front of me, right? So
yeah, you can put it pretty much anywhere you can see in the hallways here. It's all good.
Can I go in the room?
Yeah, you can. I mean, if it's 60 feet from where you are, yeah, which it is. So yeah, you could go behind Phineas and the Sphinx and Jenny. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Can I put it right in front?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Sure, it can be, like right there in front of him. Yeah, I'll move it right there. Done. You have control of the guitar too. You can move it wherever you want. Just so you know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Damn. All right. This is real scary. Okay. That's it, pretty much. Oh my god. I guess I'll look around me. I guess I'll be devastated that Spruce is gone.
Yeah, Spruce is a pile of dust. Much like Juliet. Yeah. It's
Well,
wild. Well, you don't know
what
Juliet.
was it like cinematically? Because he got disintegrated during the time stop, and then time started. So what did that look like?
Oh, yeah. So cinematically, a beam shot out of Phineas's hand, green beam. Actually, it's like dark purple, with like glowing green on the edges. And it shot out of his hand. It hit Spruce in the chest. And like it just like you see it hit him in the chest, it dissipated into his chest. And there was just a bit of like that same color energy there, like a spot in his chest. And as soon as the time stop ended, if you were to have been watching him, that spot would have immediately, like faster than your eye can perceive, expanded across his whole body and just
Like
dust.
tempered glass, just yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Thanari, you're up next. If that's it for you, Eos.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess I would just. Oh gosh. I would look to Jenny and I would look to Ray. And I would turn to Ray.
Jenny's far from you. Ray is right next to you. Southis is also right next to you, and he probably seems pretty confused right now. In all fairness,
Ooh.
wait, Southis.
I
did
would
you go-
ask, what's the plan? Probably. What's the next step? What do we
Roll a
do?
7.
Southis is a 7. Yeah, I'm adding you right now. So you've made you're at the end, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put you before Ray because as a rogue, I'm gonna assume you have higher dexterity than him. Okay, yeah. So Eos, you're especially considering you asked out
Well,
for help. It was knocked down out of your hands as you went to ask for it. So yeah, I mean, I think that it makes sense that you'd feel a little helpless right now. So Thanari, it's your turn.
Okay. Without moving, she's actually gonna take one step in front of Alisaria, look over her shoulder, and say, "We need to run now." And she's gonna hold her action, to move and dash, away. If Alisaria runs, if she doesn't run, she can't do anything,
You
and that's
can't
her
hold
turn.
bonus action, so it would just be a movement either way. But I love it. It's
Sure.
very thematic.
Yeah.
And I
Hold
love the
hold the
optimism that
action
Thanari.
dash.
Yeah, I love the reality and optimism that Thanari is holding on to, and that's an incredible thing to see. Okay, heard that, Chef. Drazi, looking quite confused, is going to step out. I shouldn't even include him. I'm just going to remove him with the initiative. He's not here. It doesn't make sense, guys. Okay, so the Sphinx is up next. It's going to sort of step to the side. It's going to look at Phineas and be like, "Yes, I remember when you took the food from me the first time you answered that question. I also remember when we agreed to become leaders and kings together. And it's going to emit a magical. Oh fuck yeah! So, its first roar, blah 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 blah, 500 feet. That's plenty. Is going to be a Wisdom 18 saving throw from all the players.
Fuck.
Say that again?
I'm sorry, what?
18.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw 18.
Okay.
As the Sphinx steps like a few more feet forward, not fully engaging with you guys, but lets out a massive, mighty, incredible, terrifying roar. Irish, you got this.
Oh god.
Oh, you. Hold on. Yeah, you still have to save. No, Ray and Jenny and Phineas don't have to save against this. So you're good. Ray, you did well. Irish, you passed. Everybody else, Fetha, Alisaria, and Southis, you guys all failed, unfortunately. Eos, did you roll? Oh, wait, I see you. You had an 18. You said that. Okay, so you guys are frightened for 1 minute. You're
Fuck.
frightened. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of the fear is within line of sight. You can't
Hey,
willingly move closer to the source of the fear, which is the
why
Sphinx.
would we want to do that at all? We
You
should
We
all
are
run away.
running.
Fuck this Sphinx. Anyway,
We are running.
That was a great
Oh,
90s rap.
um,
I'm
Pop,
opening for the Sugar Hill Gang.
as the Sphinx steps forward, you fall off of its paw, and it just after its mighty roar. Which did you roll for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after its mighty roar, it's going to. It's going to make. Oh no! It's going to make 2 claw attacks against you. Now
Oh
I'm going to
my
give him
god.
a disadvantage because you're falling off of it. So this is first set disadvantage.
Oh god.
Now he gets a +12, which isn't good. So does the 26
Oh.
hit?
Slaughtered.
Nope,
We're
not
gonna
even
be
close.
slaughtered.
I'm too small. I just fly away when it hits me.
16 damage. Now I actually think with your tiny size, I think as your reaction, you can now like disengage and move. Now that you've been hit. Like if I was gonna make your class like in a long ass campaign, like your race,
Yeah.
tiny gnome, like that'd be an ability you had. Like, all right, I went into combat, I got hit, it probably fucked me up really bad. Hopefully I survived. If I did, I can reaction, just leave. So I'll let you use your reaction to disengage and move your normal movement. Okay? And he won't be able to
Sounds good
attack
to
you.
me.
I think that'd be a good in between for a tiny character class, like to try and make custom rules for. So I think it's cool.
Or he's
Hang
also
on.
afraid right now.
I mean, he has to run
I
away
think my
from it.
speed
So
is
it makes
30. Hang on.
no, and whatever it is on
Oh,
your
my speed
sheet,
is
it's
25.
+5. No, it's 30 because that was another thing I gave you was +5 foot speed.
Okay. Yeah, he can disengage us all the way fuck back. Come on,
As
grab
far
some
as
pop.
it's like back here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's behind that flipped cart.
Actually, I mean, you could be all the way behind that shit. Okay, heard that, chef. I like that. P-Pop's like, that wasn't good for me, so.
That fucking hurt. Jaw
Okay.
butterflies. Jaw butterflies. I'll feel bad.
All right, that's the Sphinx's turn. Alisaria, your sister just begged you to run. What are you gonna do?
I support anything you do here, James. We're never gonna play these characters after the next time. Or maybe
Yeah.
even tonight. Who knows? Do something crazy. I don't
Maybe
like
even
do whatever.
tonight. Yeah,
Do whatever you
that's
want to
fair.
do.
You gotta go as ham as you can.
Let me see. Hold on.
Take your time.
Ray,
This
can you just while they're thinking about this, can you roll an insight check, please?
Yeah.
I did not see this coming. I straight up
I
thought
did.
Phineas was an idiot.
Yeah, dude, come on. With a 14, yeah, shit's fucked up, dude.
Oh, there's no way.
with a 14, Ray, you, from everything that you learned during the dream and the way it was all laid out to you, um, you know that Jenny is essential for their plans. So, like, while you yourself cannot necessarily fight with the party right now, you could advise them as to a certain path of action. If you were to do so, the most advisable path of action would likely be to try and kill Jenny, because she's the weakest party member of the other group at this point, and also an essential link in their plans. So that's what you think of with a 14 insight, but it's not your turn, so like you can't do anything with it. All right, Alisaria, what are you gonna do?
So. Hmm.
Thanari's
So if
just
I'm
like wide stance in front of you, facing the Sphinx, like,
if I move, like, she can only move if I run away, or can I like move to cover, and Thanari would follow?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I think it will. Yeah, absolutely. If she'll follow you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sister, it would be wrong to leave these poor people behind. Follow me. So she would run back over here.
So Thanari's reaction would immediately trigger, and she would basically chase you and like probably take up stance in front of you, probably in front of the minecart if you're behind the minecart, maybe on top of it, but that feels exposed. So I think in front. I don't know. Whatever you're comfortable with, Thanari.
Okay.
Yeah, in between the two, that's nice.
I think she would. I think she would cast Blight, which is a con save.
Yes, yes. Guess where the baddies are? All gathered up together, dude. Let's go. Let me see it.
Oh
Let's
shit!
do
Is that a? It's an
Except
area
for
of effect. Let me see. Hold on.
what?
I think it's one person.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't
Your
think.
choice. Yeah, shit. I wish I did have an area of an effect. I do actually.
If you do, that is possibly more advisable. I mean, I don't know if you heard the Sphinx. What's it's gonna do? Is it gonna get more upset? I'll give you this. The Sphinx actually it doesn't look like fully healthy. Like it looks like it has recently been through a hard fight. If you were to
Okay.
take time, really examine it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it looks like it recently fought something of similar size.
All right. So I think the best thing I can do right now is an area of effect. Fucking.
That's hard,
Let me just.
right?
Yeah.
Can you attack the source of your fear with the fear effect on?
You have disadvantage.
Okay. So it would give them advantage on a save if it was a save spell. Would it?
Wait, no, no. I don't think it would.
It was just if it's a direct attack that you have to roll to hit,
Yeah,
you would have
I think that's sort
disadvantage.
of a
But if it's
loophole
an
thing. Like you
AoE
can
with a save, it's normal.
think about it like this: you can be running away from a monster, terrified, and like just turn around real quick and cast Fireball. It's gonna
Right.
hit.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Maybe DM says, "Oh, it's not exactly where you put it." Blah blah blah. Situationally, I could or couldn't make a difference, but like, it's still a Fireball spell. Or lightning bolt. Like it's still a lightning bolt spell. So yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna use a storm.
Oh
That's
shit!
fuck.
What a cool fucking spell.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
no, 20-foot cylinder. So let me get a little circle here on the map. Yeah, no, I love this. This is great.
Gotta find a snowstorm sound. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
Is it 20-foot radius or 20-foot total? Huge difference.
A second. It's 20-foot circle.
20-foot radius, 40 high cylinder.
Oh my god. It's
huge.
It's that large.
So you could put it on the Sphinx's butt. Or if it has an effect that makes them walk slower, make it extend out as far to the front as you can without hitting us. Does it make it difficult terrain?
Honestly, that's not.
For each creature in the cylinder, make a
not
dex save. Damage. Hailstones turn the storm's area into difficult terrain. So yeah, you want to have it like as close to like this square as you can.
Yeah.
There we go. I move it wherever you want. Yeah, so you want to put it as far forward as you can. I'll think like about. You want to make sure you hit them all, so about there. So the closest end of it just hardly doesn't hit the closest tipped over minecart.
Perfect.
Does that feel
All
good
right.
to you?
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna cast this.
Because I was gonna say, with the fear, if you want to push it, there might be a risk of getting it wrong. No, okay. All right. DC 13 Constitution, Phineas, Jenny, Sphinx. Oh my gosh, I got so many saves.
So that was the necrotic.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh shit.
2d8
wait,
bludgeoning and 4d6 cold. So I think that was the wrong damage.
Still happening?
So roll your
Yeah,
damage
that
raw.
Okay. I'm just gonna click the bludgeoning and the cold.
Jenny failed.
Nice,
Phineas,
dude.
I don't know.
A total of 27. That's fucking huge. What?
Half successful. Is that what I'm looking at?
Or half as much,
Bro,
yes.
what happens? What happens if we kill Jenny?
Yeah, what happens if you kill Jenny? We might find out that. You know what
I don't
mean?
think
Let's see.
Future gets ruined.
It's
I don't think
27?
any of us, other than Ray, know anything about that.
Yeah, no.
Fuck them.
Ray doesn't know anything about
Just
it.
as me.
And she just shot me with a fucking bolt that's still sticking out of her shoulder.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do that again. She might shoot your sister next turn. Half of 27 will be 13. Round down. Sphinx 13.
Wait,
Okay.
you need a
yeah.
Constitution save, isn't it a Dexterity save?
Yeah,
What?
No, it's
it is. It is. No, it's Dex for Ice Storm.
No, it's
Well, it
this
says
DC
con save.
13 Constitution.
That
save.
was
It
the
says
wrong
it right-
thing. It was the wrong thing because that was like
Well-
necrotic damage. We
Well,
re-rolled the damage correctly, but the save was supposed to be
Yeah.
dexterity.
It
All
is
right.
Dex, yeah.
Jenny's dexterity is actually +7.
Okay,
She
it's
rolled-
way better.
She rolled a 3, so it's a 10, so she still fails. The Sphinx had originally a +5. Instead, he is going to get a +0, which means he is going to fail. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
He got a 13. He passed.
13
Right,
passes.
that means-
Make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it break it.
Phineas had a +7. He got an 18 total, which means he'll fail because same. No, which means he rolled a 13 natural. I can see it actually.
Still,
right here.
yeah.
He rolled an 11 natural. Plus. What did I just say? Oh, +7.
Yeah, he's great. He's good.
All right, we're good. It's all fine. Okay. Everybody took their damage. Appropriate. The ice storm is still in effect. We can see the giant thing here. It's hard for them to move. That super sucks. Boom, boom, bang. Alisaria, anything else for us?
Oh Lord, I'm just mad.
It's difficult. This is tough times, and I get it.
I'm mad. I'm
you
gonna
should-
strangle that bird bitch.
You can certainly try. To quote a certain DM, you can certainly try.
I think. Let me see. Hold on. Do I have anything else? No. No, I think I'm good for now.
Alrighty, guess what? It's Phineas's turn. Is that right? 12 to 8.
Wait, what's Phineas's dex?
Oh, good question, my friend. His dex is +0, so you're probably going first here, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I got a 16 for dex.
Oh my fucking god. No, that's your total score. What's the plus? Well, it's +3 if it's
+3.
16. Yeah. You're still first. Go, Peapod. So you got the fuck back.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Got knocked back / ran away. I think that ability is the equivalent of when it hits you, you like grasp onto it and use its momentum to vault yourself away.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like combining
He
your
took.
yeah.
Yeah, he took that hit and let it hit him.
Yeah.
Like let it
Yeah.
blink.
Yeah. So that's cool. I like that.
All right. So he's gonna take a throwing dagger and aim right at Jenny's eyes.
What's the distance on a throwing dagger? Is it 60 or 30?
Hang on 1 second.
You better hope it's
2060.
Okay,
It says
so
range
you'll
20/60.
have disadvantage. You'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it's long range is the way they define it. There's like a normal range and long range for all range weapons. So you're at long range.
You know what? I changed my target. I wanted to hit Jenny's right wing so that she can't fly.
Sure, that's fine. I'm just so you know, calling a shot, which can pay off, will also increase the required roll. So you're going to be at disadvantage with +2. We'll call it shot +3. Okay. So 14 total. Does not hit, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch. All right. So he bonus action hides.
Heard that. I mean,
Oh,
roll
that's-
stealth. I'm going to assume you're pretty much invisible.
Does a dagger hit the bookshelf in the back, summoning another damn skeleton?
Oh shit!
Wait, I'm sorry.
No.
You guys think the bookshelf summoned the skeletons and Phineas didn't do that on purpose?
No, it was definitely Phineas on purpose.
Because
Yeah.
Phineas definitely put that rune on the wall while he was
Bastard.
reading the book and did that on purpose. Just so we're all on the same page. Yeah, you're invisible 24/7.
I've been getting gaslit this whole game.
Yeah, for like hardcore. Get it together. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible. Yeah, you're invisible for all intents.
All right, so P-Pop is going to be hidden back behind this corner in this hallway over here.
Okay. Oh, you moved also? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I did everything I could, and we're going to end my turn there.
I've heard that shit. Now it's Phineas's turn. Do they take damage at the start of their turn?
I've been looking at it
Roll back up.
in the cylinder. Blah 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 blah
BRB.
blah. And the main thing is it doesn't last a super long time. It's just an action to do. At the end of James's next turn, it is no longer rough terrain. So they won't take the damage again, but it's difficult terrain, so half movement.
Heard that. Well, Phineas is gonna step up a little bit. And I mean, he's gonna say some shit, but I don't think you guys really hear it because they're like so far away. Oh, the table! He animated the table. Oh God, I forgot. It's behind him. It's coming at you guys.
Does the table take damage?
Yeah, if it's in the ice storm,
It
yeah.
has stats and takes damage. It's got a decent amount of hit points though, but it definitely failed all the saves. It would not be dead right now though.
Yo, Ice Storm is crazy good. It's 300
Yeah,
feet. It's not concentration. It's one action. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Good, it's a good spell.
You could be on like a wall of a castle and cast it on like a whole unit of NPCs and just fuck them up from 300 feet away.
Out of nowhere, this massive
That would be
table
badass.
comes fucking up. What is this thing?
Okay. Big giant table.
Yeah, I think it goes by size. That would definitely be large.
It's a size. You know, yeah, it's a big table. The table, I mean, it only gets to here because of the. Even with the double move and the missed turn, it just doesn't get there. It's just not there, guys. It's just not
It's just
there.
a table. It comes out.
It's a table. Okay, I'm sorry. Nah, yeah, Phineas is gonna like look at you guys and be like, it's been a good adventure, don't you think? Maybe we could just end this peacefully, and you know, you guys could just give up. There's really no need to fight. I think, you know, if you really want to, we can, but I just really don't think it's necessary. Okay. He will then cast Dimension Door on himself.
God damn
But
it!
he will quicken spell to bonus action it. Mark that off.
This is so bad.
So he will bonus action Dimension Door right behind Thanari and Eos. And he'll be like, no, I mean, consider what I'm saying. It's really, really worth maybe, you know, not doing this, right? And he's gonna cast Finger of Death on
Oh,
you, Eos.
Oh my god. What do I do?
Constitution saving throw DC
Oh.
16.
Okay. Goodbye, guys. I might not make it.
It's easy
Oh
to
my
pass.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So you're gonna take
all right.
half. You're gonna take half of 78 plus 30.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start rolling a bunch
wait.
of d8s. You guys
Yeah,
ready?
you do that. I got something for your ass. I have Sentinel, so I'm gonna get one swing at this motherfucker.
Please kill him.
I'm not gonna be
I'm
able to
dead.
kill him, but I'm gonna be able to hit him.
I'm dead.
Holy shit! 2 people dead before break.
Shit.
God damn.
Oh my god.
So
Okay,
33 plus 30 is 66. Halved is 33, so you take 33 damage from the Finger of Death.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
Thank God.
Okay.
All right.
That's with half damage.
Okay.
Reaction. Sentinel attack. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let me see it.
Ooh, miss. 8.
Yeah.
So she'll wheel around on her feet and just fucking straight whiff it. And no, I think it'd be better if she swings very confidently at his head and he just fucking dodges it like it's easy.
Yeah,
He,
no,
he
I
just
mean,
boxer
yeah,
moves his head back like perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker. God
Sweating
damn it.
And his cloak billows about him, full of potential.
Holy shit.
Whew,
I don't like that word. I don't like that word you just used. Wait, let Salthus roll some dice before we go to break.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna roll all the dice I have. Oh.
Salthus hasn't gotten to do anything yet. Let him do something before break.
Southwest. You just want to take your turn right now? Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's have Southwest turn. Ray can wait.
Alright.
Just kidding.
Short and sweet. So,
Southwest, a lot of fuck shit is happening around you, bro. And you're probably not fully certain about it all, but you do you. And let's see how this goes.
The healer just got fucking power word killed.
You still.
So, Southus is a kinky guy these days, and he's currently carrying a whip.
Nice.
And, so, I'm gonna use the whip to kind of swing it around the legs of this table so that it just tips over. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, the
Fuck yeah.
one that's floating there?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, are you trying to like slam it into Phineas, or are you just trying to like hurt it and incapacitate it?
Like
I mean,
prone it.
yeah, I'm trying to like basically tip it, and if it slides into Phineas, well, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Okay. Well, without that intent, it probably won't happen just because of where everything is. But that's okay because this is still incredible and it's wonderful. Okay. Boom boom bang. What sort of save is that?
I have no idea. I would think
Heard that.
table
It is
dexterity.
a. Oh no, you just rolled a hit. With a 17, you're gonna hit it. Yeah, because it's big and slow moving. So it's going to take ooh, 17 damage because that counts as a sneak attack. Plus, it's already taken some damage, so it's pretty injured, and it is now considered prone, and will have to use half its movement to get back up.
Okay, for
Nice.
the
Yeah,
rest of
so
my
as
turn.
you whip your whip right around one leg of the table, and you are. I'm sorry, what race are you again? You're like gnome, right? Or no? What are you?
Halfling. Halfling.
Elf? Halfling. Okay, yeah. You hate dwarves, but you're a halfling. You're a fucking parody. I love it. So your tiny form whips the whip around the table, and the table, I mean, is quite large. Probably like 15, 12, 13 halflings consider this table, like around in chairs. And you just like all your effort like over your head, like pull it, and the table, like the whip lets go at like exactly the right moment. The table just like spins aimlessly in midair and like loses velocity. And I'll say it even goes like sideways and like slams into the ground. So it's over here and considered prone, so it has to use half its movement to get back up. Nice.
Very good. That's gonna be my
Nice,
turn.
dude.
I'm not gonna do anything else.
Yep,
Fuck
that was
yeah.
brilliant. You just popped up out of nowhere and you were
Fuck.
like, hey, this table's probably gonna fuck up my friends. Let me incapacitate it. Boom. Done. I love that. It's too bad you can't copy a computer voice and just end this whole fight.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that's not an option this time.
Have
But
you
that
ever
was
had
one
a
of the most
character deception your way out of fighting a Tarrasque? Because I have.
yeah, because I have. It just did it. It was a natural 20 and it happened. And it was just like, well, this was going to be a lot harder and longer, but now it's a lot shorter because you just got to the final phase. You skipped from phase 1 to phase 4, like immediately. Full health. Just like, oh, yeah, we don't have to do any of the other shit. We're just going to go here and do this. It was brilliant.
Love it.
All right. We are going to go on break. We're going to come back. Let's still call it 11, an 11-minute break. Is that cool with everybody?
Cool.
Yep.
11.
All right,
11.
11, we're back. We only have one more turn, and then let's definitely try. If you guys think about your turns, if it's not your turn, let's try and push through a whole nother round if we can, okay?
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. Be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Go fuck Jetty.
We're fighting. I love how he was like, "You guys should give up," and then does something aggressive. Like,
Yeah, right?
what does he expect us to do now? Like, oh yeah, you're right. We're definitely dead now. No, fuck you. Now we try to kill you out of spite. Son of a bitch. Oh, I hate him.
I hate him.
I don't like him. Not at all.
There we go. All right, we'll be back.
Hey, Luna, you got to stay. stay extra tonight. Come on. Come on, balloons.
Bring down this. Just bring down my life tonight on a Monday night. Balladeers. Monday night Balladeers.
What is happening?
Chaos.
I don't know.
Everything, bro.
Hmm.
Shit. This is fucked up, you guys.
Yeah. It is.
So here's the repercussions if we kill Jenny now. Our whole adventure, the train, Kaldheim, everything never happened.
That would be good, because then the portal would have never happened.
Yeah, the end of the world scenario might be solved.
Might have
That
never
that would
happened
be
in the
that would be
first
solved.
place.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
We would also lose like 5 levels, you guys. 6 levels.
That's fine.
Nugbug
I-
makes a wish with his 9th level spell slot to
yes,
find Ray,
yes,
and shows up
yes,
level
yes,
17.
yes.
No way. You think he would do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he would
Bring
bring
Ray
the
back to our
entire group.
timeline.
all of the Balladeers.
It would have to occur to
Aw.
Nugbug as like time is
You hear
collapsing
this, Cole?
in the regular timeline. You're like,
Nah,
I
he's
make a
fine.
wish.
Game.
Unless.
You hear this, Cole? You hear
Oh
this?
my god,
What,
dude.
dude?
On the Monday night Balladeers.
What is this concept we're talking about? You're gonna
Nugbug
teleport?
What a
uses a 9th
concept.
level spell slot to make a wish that the entire Balladeers are exactly where Ray is, completely unharmed. Same level as they are.
Yeah,
No
but how would
way.
you know to do that right now? You would know to do that. It would
Maybe
be
it
like a
wasn't.
random thing.
Yeah.
That'd be
Now,
a funny
Time
coincidence.
is a funny thing.
you could show up with Ray. There's so many. This could be so funny, honestly. Like,
Fucking A, dude. Oh, I think you should let him do it, Cole. I think this would be crazy.
time frame wise, you probably would show up like right before this happened, like in the middle of the skeleton fight. Just like, because you guys finally would have been like, we have to do it, we have to do it, and then just showed up and like
Yep.
fucking crushed Skelly boys.
Hmm.
Oh my god, dude. That'd be insane.
How do you
No,
like
guys,
that?
no, please don't, please, come on.
That'd be insane.
No, you please do whatever you want to do is what I meant. Please do that. Actually, that's actually sounds really fun.
Do it.
That just, oh boy.
Man,
Alright, I'm gonna pull up this character sheet. Hang on.
this would be a collision of
Of
time.
of
This would be-
ants. That'd be fun.
Oh no, this is metagaming and collusion on the highest level, and I love it. Like, so I'm not opposed. If you guys think that's necessary, that's okay. But like, that could also have massive implications. Like
It
5
could.
sphinxes may show up here from the Order of Time. Like, they're just gonna be like, we
You
just
know what I was
detected a
just
massive time variation.
you know
Like,
what I
there
was
was a
just thinking
small
about
one.
too?
This was
It-
just fucked. What
Is
happened? Like, we have to figure this out. Like, you
aren't
guys can
the
use
components for Wish like very intense and rare? I don't think you can just
yeah,
cast it.
he can cast it. He's not bug. He can do whatever he wants.
Well, I think they're specifically like a unicorn's left nut on its 8th birthday, like so it's really hard to cast Wish. But that
No, he got that
do
from
you, bro?
Finari. He got that from Finari.
So I gotta see what the components are now. This could get
I know
insane.
now. I'm literally
Wait, I
looking
got
it
you,
up
I
right
have it.
now. 'Cause I'm like, hold
I have
on,
it,
what
I have
are
it.
the actual components? for
They're
this?
either very expensive or very rare, or both.
They're just V. V is the only component.
Verbal.
It's
No,
a
yeah,
verbal
that's
component. Oh
yeah,
my
you just
god,
have to say I wish
that's
and
so
say I cast
insane.
the spell. If you're wearing the
All right,
ring, you wouldn't
new
have to
rule
say I
for my
cast the
campaign,
spell.
guys: no spellcasters at all. You're all fighters and rogues and barbarians.
Wait, Alisaria has wish.
No, no, we're talking about
No,
Nugbug.
Oh,
Nugbug does though.
Bro, alright. Should I pull Feppa's fucking character sheet up?
I don't know.
I would house
no.
rule.
Happening?
This
Well,
needs to be a group
Guys,
decision.
no, well, hold
I'm
on.
just telling you.
Nugbug is
Okay,
also
just
just
hold on.
chilling with the group right now. He doesn't know what's going
Listen,
on in the past.
listen.
No, of course,
Guys,
of course.
guys,
Yeah,
But
of
maybe
course.
but there is okay because Ray missed those weeks and we did play the side game for that 1 week. There is like kind of a compelling thing for like remember how your main characters were like, what can we do to get back there? How can we go there? Now, this is a commitment from the player.
Yes.
Y'all are saying
we
our
have
other
to commit
characters
this.
made this decision during this time frame, and this is happening, and whatever implications occur from this in the main timeline, you have to deal with. Like you might have wished, you have a spell that says fucking time teleport. What if you roll this wish and you lose the ability to wish and you can't get back to the current timeline?
True.
Like, guys, we're gonna have. Do you realize a year ago, before I went to camp, we were at the tree, just about to go into the tunnels?
Oh my god, was that a year ago?
Yes, right
That was
before
a
I
year
went.
ago.
Right before me and Billy went to camp last year, you guys were like the last session where you were in the tree before you went into the tunnels. Like that was the cliffhanger we left it on.
Wow.
So
Well,
like
hang on, because he specifically said when he made the
No, no,
Sorry,
no.
hang on.
Yes.
We haven't worded it
What's
yet.
his name?
He
No,
specifically said
Mudbug
like he's
would
gonna
know
come
the
back
Ray.
at that level.
9 months. Ray would know the approximate. Yes, no, sorry. Nugbug could say, "I want to go back in time 9 months before Ray got on the train. 9 months and 3 days, whatever it is, before Ray got on the train in Kaldheim." And furthermore, I would like to be specifically where Ray is, undamaged and unaffected by the teleport. And more specifically, my allies, who I am touching right now, will be with me. They will also be undamaged and unharmed from the teleport. Thank you so much, Mr. Genie.
And at level 17.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
specifically
you would
mentioned
add
at
that
level
too.
17.
Yeah, and we would no, yeah, you should say that or I'll tax you. You're right.
I did say
Yes,
that.
You're not wrong.
he
Do
did
those
specifically say
characters
that.
know that Ray is in the past right now? Or
No.
have an
Yeah, we
idea?
heard
Oh
your
yeah,
wish.
we know what happened.
Oh yeah, we
Heard your
did hear
wish.
what you said. Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought we didn't. Well, we did.
Shit,
You
what
know
did I
what? This
just
is
start?
actually, I think, Billy, the third time that you've been like, "Oh, I didn't know we heard him say that."
Yeah,
And
because
I'm not
it's
knocking on
it's
you. I just think it's
because
funny. Like you
it's
clearly
because
think you should have
I
heard
don't
that.
want us to have heard it because it'd be so much easier.
Well, I didn't really say I was going in the past. I was just like, what would you say to Jenny? And then like disappeared after I put the ring on. Ray didn't really state anything about going to the past. He just tried to steal Jenny's flute, ukulele or something.
I think that's the thing with Wish, though. It is verbal. You have to say it.
That's the only component.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, in fact,
Is your voice.
specifically, you use the Ring of Wishes, which specifically says you say out loud, "I wish blank," and blank happens. You could be wearing the ring and forgot you had it on and be like, "I wish dogs didn't exist," because you were annoyed with a single dog and dogs would cease to exist at that moment.
Oh shit.
You
That's
forgot
dangerous.
you had the ring on, and you're just like,
Don't you
"Man,
dare
I
take
wish I
dogs
didn't
away
have
from
to
me.
open this beer." Like, and you could waste the wish like that.
And it
Like
opens itself.
anything. Yeah, anything your heart can imagine. The Ring of Wishes has no components. You simply say, "I wish blank blank occurs" immediately. So you got to be careful with that bad boy. One of the podcasts I listened to, they found that same item, and literally 8 months later, because the sorcerer was like, "Yeah, I put it on," and it was like 8 months later where the sorcerer said, "I wish I was a birdie," talking about another character who is an Aarakocra. And the DM was like, "What did you just say?" And he was like, "Excuse me?" And he was like, "Yeah, did you say I wish I turned into a birdie?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, you're a bird. You become an
Oh
Aarakocra
shit.
right now." Like, because he forgot he had it on. And that's the only trigger for the Ring of Wishes, which I was hoping would happen with you guys, but you were smart and you put it in the bag of holding. And then this ended up happening instead, which is brilliant in its own way. It's not the same, but it's still really good. And I'm happy with it. I was hoping somebody would slip it on and wait like 3 sessions and be like, "I wish I could drink more tonight." All right, you're sober now. I don't know. It's just fun. But yes, so if you were to cast the wish spell yourself, Nugbug, there is a 33% chance that you can never cast it again. So you cast it, you go to the past, and you fail that roll. Wish will not get you home to the future. You can't cast it. Wish will get you home, but somebody else has to cast it. So you gotta find a fucking genie or a mage and a sorcerer and like convince them to do it because they might lose it if they do it. Yo, dude, it's a hard bargain. 1 in 3. So
Gosh.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying to you. Like, consider all of that.
Well, Nugbug would never make the decision himself. He would definitely consult. Oh man, I'm stressed.
That sounds right to me, dude. Look. I get it.
So, what does the group think?
I vote yes.
Vote yes for what? Oh, Nugbug? Doing the wish thing?
Yeah, this is your main character main timeline characters voting if Nightbug should wish you. We're gonna say that like cosmically things have lined up because it sort of lines up timeline wise, but also storytelling wise. It just super works. It's like you guys are like sitting around at the half mast being like, we should do it, we shouldn't do it, and you decide to do it, and that's like just now as they start fighting the Sphinx. Like y'all are gonna show up in chaos
Oh fuck.
and have
Uh,
no guaranteed way home. Ray's only guaranteed way home is this Sphinx, which I'm assuming the party 18 level party will kill if they show up. So we'll see. Yeah, 17, but you guys you're about 18. Spoiler alert. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, you'll be there if
All right, well
Ray.
let's run through everybody. So me
Yeah.
myself, as a player, I'm all for it. Figieri, absolutely not. He's not going to go with you. He's going to chill in the room that you guys disappear from
That's
and freak
his
the fuck
and
out
wrong.
because he's got shit to
Yeah,
take care of.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's not leaving his wife and kid, dog, like town that he takes care of, but like he would support you guys doing it and like take care of your business uh behind, but he would
Well,
not
hold
go
on.
with you.
Isn't it my turn initiative?
No, I'm not
Oh,
talking
Ray,
initiative. I'm talking in if we're talking about the wish, just
Oh,
like player by player.
Good.
Me,
And
like
Ray, you have to vote
Figieri
in.
would stay in the past if this would happen. And then that's the end of my
um.
statement about the wish spell.
Okay,
If we're
so
gonna
Ray will
call
be
it in
voting
initiative order, just
if
to
how
get
your
would Griff
things.
party
feel?
characters come to the past. How would Griff feel? Oh my god, Griff would be wholly against it. Griff,
Wholly against
he
it.
has already made it. Uh, he has already made it obvious that he doesn't want to meddle with the timeline. He thinks that stuff is god level and dangerous, and he's against it.
Okay.
Yeah, Fefa is 100% not going to let his friends go to the future or past without him.
Yeah, Fetha would definitely be good to go. I think Haliax would jump into that portal in a second.
Yeah.
But wait, okay, I think Nugbug especially would probably be like, Griff, you might see Jenny one more time. And I think that might convince him. That's the thing.
Yeah.
His hardcore is like as stoic and determined as I want Griff to be in his like views and beliefs. Like literally the portal would open up and he could like see Jenny there. Like I don't know if he could
Not only
resist.
would he see Jenny there, but he would see the person that convinced Jenny to do the wrong thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're just gonna keep.
Man, this is making some shit.
Yeah, I think that Griff would be initially reluctant, maybe, but he wouldn't just walk away from you guys. He'd watch what was happening. I think like at the last minute he would just be like, well, if they're actually gonna fucking do this ridiculous, he's like the grumpy dad who's like, they're not gonna grill the chicken like that. No, they're not.
Oh
I can't
fuck, they're
believe they're
grilling
gonna grill
chicken
the
like
chicken like
that.
that. But like then like when they start grilling the chicken, he goes over and he's like, hey, let's grill the chicken like this, blah blah blah. Like he like doesn't want to get involved and just comment on it, but then does get involved. Maybe that's simplifying it too much. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
no, I think this is too important to Griff. And especially this all of this would have been after your conversations with the Order of Our Silver Lady and after the last game that we played in the main timeline where you guys spent a lot of time learning. Right. And it's actually really cool that we played that game because it set context for your characters, your high level characters making this decision, right? Because there was, and I agree, there was a lot of uncertainty and there was discussion about going back and doing something like this. And it doesn't have to be how I chase Ray through the past. You've just come up with a much more logical way to handle it. Now,
oh my
the
god.
gamble for you as the main party, the high level characters, is just because you make this great wish. I want to go exactly where and when Ray is. I want to keep my power. I don't want to be harmed. All of us are there. Blah blah blah. Whatever any of that is, you have no context for. Ray could be getting wasted in a tavern in a town you've never heard of before, on a continent you've never been to before. Now, obviously, all of us as persons and human beings know that's not the case. But like there is that like you don't know that that wish necessarily fulfills your desires, right? So consider that from your main high level character's point of view. Would they be willing to make that risk? You guys are you would know you're thinking like, okay, so Ray has the ring, so we can always get back. Maybe some of you were thinking that. Some of you were like, he might not give it to us. We might not find it. He might not have it. What if Nugbug fails the save? Is there anybody else who can wish you back in or forward in time?
No, but we have connections at Kempsport.
You already know that there's an order of sphinxes who will probably come
Yeah.
hit you. But they might
Yeah, you can
aggressively
send us
hit
that.
you up. What are you here to do? They might not be friendly.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Sitting here as both the player and from Ray's point of view, I cannot give my opinion on this conversation, but he's got a pretty strong opinion, and I'm like dying because I can't say it right now.
Why don't you? Oh
I
my
can't.
god.
No, I
Why
can't
not?
because Ray's not in the future right now.
Oh.
But remember, Ray's scared of magic. He's scared of all that
Ray
shit. But
Ray
he's
is
doing
in
it
the
at
room
same
with the
time.
He's grown
Sphinx.
as a
He
person.
can't.
Grown
Yeah.
as a
He
person.
can't. Holy shit.
Yeah, Ray can't give his opinion on what the current timeline is party is thinking about doing.
Well, also think about this.
no,
Like, we
they
want to fix the
definitely
timeline anyway,
not.
so it wouldn't matter where we ended up as long as we found Ray and tried to fix it. So I don't think where we end up matters. I think the whole point of us
No,
going
that's
back
okay.
would be.
And I think somebody in the group would point out that that's flawed logic because you could come across Ray after he already failed.
That's true.
You could come
But what if
across
we
Ray
change the
after the
wish?
resolution of this when he gave Jenny up to the bad guys and killed the rest of the party. And Ray's probably like depressed. Oh, but well, I'm just saying, like as an example, like what you said is not necessarily implied by the context. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's not implied, but it's a gray area. 100p.
I
The wish
see.
doesn't
I
have to
disagree
be
with
that
you
we
because,
go
like,
there.
Guys, this is such good D&D right now. By the way,
The wish
like
doesn't have
this
to
is the
be
shit
that wish.
dreams are made of.
We
For
can wish
real.
whatever we want. I mean,
So,
what do you guys
I
want to
gotta
wish?
chime in, fellas. Salthus is gonna point out to the group that he keeps a running list of every horse, dog, rat race, and chicken fight in every major city on the continent for at least 3 years. They're all in his head. We're 9 months in the past. We can gamble to the point that we have enough money to buy another fucking wish if this doesn't work.
oh shit!
Throwing that out. Throwing it out.
Saltus for the win, dude.
Wow.
That's I mean, also yes.
Holy shit, he's got the almanac.
Oh my god.
Bro.
He is the almanac.
This is
Oh
not
my
legal.
god.
What? There's not a fantasy NFL or anything to speak of. There is money to be made off knowledge of the future in this realm. So yes, Southis does have a point to bring up. Southis also, you were there and you killed that dwarf. And I'm sorry that you didn't get to do it yourself. But I thought you were gonna see us through, and I set it all up to where the dude, it was the guy, man. It was the dude. You murdered him good.
I heard it was.
We'll revisit that. Maybe I'll bring him back from the dead so you can murder him good again when you're here sometime. Next time, like you're here randomly, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh shit, an undead dwarf pops up. You need to kill him."
God,
Right?
that's how all the undead people came.
Next time we're doing like downtime right before we get on the astral sub, he gets cornered in an alley by an undead dwarf. Let's do this.
Yeah, like something fun, but like it did. Yeah, because I worked your storyline and your backstory into like the whole thing that was going on at the time, and then it was so worked in that I was like, I can't pull it out. So it sort of happened, but
And your nemesis was so deadly in that fight. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I like
Holy
made a
fucking
whole
shit.
super deadly nemesis around like yeah, you're the dude who's like killed your family. He was a fucking god.
It was an
He did not.
anti-paladin. It led to some very cinematic moments. I'm sorry to digress. So, Fighieri is not going. Southis has a plan to get money if a wish is something that can be
Southis
bought.
is gonna go for money. Heard that, Southis.
Rake unfortunately cannot comment.
Right, has no
Salt.
comment.
It seems like Footy and Haliax are in. Nugbug is in, but considering. What about Iris?
I can learn Wish.
That sounds like an affirmative.
That sounds like
Maybe.
Fuck, I can learn Wish and get us back if we want
Maybe?
to go.
Are we gonna keep our same levels as?
Yeah, that was part of the stipulation of making the wish.
The
I
wish
just-
doesn't have to be we go back in time. The wish can be anything.
I just feel like we might die. I don't know.
Oh yeah, but that's any fight we get into. They might die.
Yeah.
You know. Like every art.
This way, if we don't show up and we continue to fight, our characters are probably gonna die.
Okay, here's another question. Here's another question to field to everybody. And I think I want to hear what you guys think about it, and like then I can kind of generate Fi's opinion on it. But do we feel like going to? I guess the wish would be the intention is to help Ray. Going to help Ray. Do we feel like it's for the proverbial greater good? Is it going to stop the portal? Is it going to save the continent?
No.
Or are we just going
yeah,
for
it
one
wouldn't.
person?
Yeah.
Well,
it wouldn't.
technically, it would if we.
We
accomplish
don't
our
know
goal.
that. We don't know that.
Well, the whole portal opened because of Jenny. So if we stop Jenny from doing what Jenny did and becoming what she became, the portal doesn't ever open.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but like, what if it becomes worse?
I mean, that's the risk you're on.
What if we have to kill Jenny and Griff turns on us?
What if? Let's fucking find out.
Fuck around and find out, Griff.
I think I would stay.
But I also have almost 0 dogs in this race because I have a one-shot character and both my MCs are chilling in the main timeline.
Okay, if the majority is going, I'll go. Maybe. I don't know.
This is about to change our entire game.
That's what's up.
I feel like this is a bad idea. I don't know.
I feel like this is a crazy idea and it could be absolutely insane to do.
Spice up this campaign.
Oh, spice up or slow down. The term is yours to decide. This will, guys. This is incredible. You should do it. Honestly, I already have so many great plans. Yeah, and Southis is right. You can honestly, he's right. Even if you fail to save, you can buy another wish spell. That only solves one of your problems. The other problem is your fucking sorcerer still can't cast wish.
Yeah, but if you guys just live the time out up to catch up to your timeline, and then the people who stayed behind bring you to that bar like right after you disappeared, boom, bingus bangus bongus. Like you guys do what you do in the past, handle it with a couple dice rolls, and then we come back to the future with all the consequences. And we have other characters like you guys just. Yeah, but here's the thing. All the people in the past, like, you go save Julnet. You warn everybody about the time dragon, like, 9 months in advance, so they prevent the rat skaven shit. You, like,
but do we have to? Because we could stop her, too.
I don't know.
Then some of those
There's a potential for doing lots of really good things for the realm if we go back in time.
To figure out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
No.
I'll enjoy some whiskey and figure out how your choices the main timeline. No, like y'all are talking about some crazy shit right now, though. Like game altering. I had actually a way to wrap all of this up without altering the game too much, and y'all are like considering throwing it in a wrench. And I love that. I would never, and I am not discouraging you from that. If that's something you think your main characters really would have done,
I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed.
I mean, yeah, like if it's something you really, really think your main characters would have considered doing and done, this is a massive commitment. You guys are really going in here with a potential no return plan. It's like, oh, I can learn Wish. What if you don't level up? What if you don't get a long rest?
Yeah, that's true.
Like there are potentials. This is a potential suicide mission.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh haha, we can do this. This is like, oh yeah, do we really feel we're committed to doing this?
Does it
It is
feel on the
That's
main
true.
timeline that there's hope and that we're making progress against the demon portals?
Yeah.
Right,
That's
and
my
we like
question.
like
Does it?
Ray is like part of our group,
Or
and
is it like
well, that's
clearly like if you look at the maps and all the incursions, does it look like it's an eventual loss? We're just gonna play a war of attrition until we're fucked. That's kind of what Fi is looking at right now, trying to
Oh.
consider in
I
his
feel
head.
like that's kind of what the future looks like because eventually the armored space guys are going to come back with more armored space guys.
Yep.
That one
The
did get
submarine
away.
and all that. I don't know.
What if you guys actually get stuck in the past? What is going to happen in the main timeline? What you do in the past might not matter.
What if we can't find the astral submarine? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't exist? What if
Well, no,
Norfolifron's a
it
fucking
definitely
rift?
existed. It existed before this time, so it's there. I mean, there also potentially you could go there, do things, and not actually affect things that much besides changing names and certain interactions. Like there's a lot of potentials. It's not as I'm not I don't want to phrase this in a negative way. Like the options are all there. I just want you guys to know the reality of the choice, right? Because it
Yeah.
is like this is a game defining choice, and it's entirely up to you guys.
Well, as a
I
player,
I'm like me right now is like do it, but you guys, it's a lot, and there's a lot of potential, and you're gonna give me a lot of power to fucks with y'all. So
Yeah.
how comfortable are you with that? You shouldn't be, based on the whole time we've been playing. Never mind, I shouldn't have said that. It doesn't
Yeah.
boom boom bang.
um, me as a player is like sad. It doesn't want. I don't want to lose these characters. I like these characters, and I guess I
And we
should
gotta
have known
work
that
as
they were
hard
going to
as
be
we
so.
can. Oh
I
gosh.
know, but like Nugbug is also like, this could be the moment that I become. He does. You have no idea what's going to happen once you wish. So he could immediately become the Mummy Lord.
Mm.
Yo, if Nugbug could go back in the past, so what would that mean with the mummies? Oh my god, I don't even know, dude. Stop.
Would we meet our past doppelgangers? Or
Is
our
it like
past
that?
selves?
You could, but what if you did and then you imploded?
Oh
Well,
god.
Ray met his past self, right?
That's
True.
true.
He
He
didn't
did not
implode.
implode. That doesn't mean you won't implode. You don't know if that's true or not.
Right.
It's different for everyone.
You don't know that he met his past self. You have no context for this.
Right. We don't know that.
You actually don't know anything. Yeah, exactly.
Metagaming.
Fuck it.
I
Full
wouldn't.
send.
Oh god.
I respect
Alright.
after meeting the crescendo and hearing some of the incredible stories they have to tell, you wouldn't be like, I kind of want to travel back in time to save my friend because, like, none of the crescendo told a story like that. None of them have ever done that. They've
Okay,
done
we
incredible
talked
things,
about
but not
as characters,
I don't
as
know.
players. How do we feel about this?
Oh my
Again,
god, this would
100%
be so
full send.
cool. This would be so cool. But like,
Iris is
oh
into
no.
it. Feels into it.
I feel like this is too much what
Totally
ifs.
into it.
Like,
Falls
it could be
into
so bad.
Billy.
guys. You all have been in the side game. You
As a
know,
player.
if you show up, you have to kill Ray, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
Now,
making sure you're standing.
here's what I have to say.
I don't want to do that.
You should
To
though.
kill Ray.
I say do it, but we were about to learn a lesson about having characters die with one-shot characters. If we want to learn that lesson with our main characters, I'm ready for it. Let's let it rip.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Let's let it rip.
I'm good.
But I'm all
Our main
for it.
characters are gonna come and obliviate.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna die so easily.
All right.
I want to try my best with this, but I don't want to.
And again, this is me speaking from a platform where none of my dudes are coming. I just got Thanari in this bitch. So do what you do. I'm for it. Poor Ray is like, I wonder what someone in the past is thinking. Oh, fuck!
We all show up right in the middle of the battlefield. What the fuck are you guys doing here?
We're gonna make so much gambling money, guys. Holy shit.
Oh
We're gonna be able
so
to
much
trick
gambling
out the Astral sub with like hundreds of thousands of gambling winnings. Let's go.
No, because you are assuming that you're just gonna merge with your future character. This is what I'm saying. Like,
we may
y'all,
not.
there's
We
limitations.
might not. Well, I mean,
Your future might not just get richer because you have the almanac. You could be richer. Doesn't mean your future you is richer. You don't actually know yet if it's alternate dimensions or a changed timeline. There's so many different ways that time travel is crazy, and I mean, yeah.
So what do you wish?
Or do you wish?
Or do you wish?
Or do you save it?
Oh shit.
It's the guy
Oh,
sweating with the
God.
2 red buttons, like, oh.
No, but that's the most.
I've already depressed one of them. Let's go. This would just be epic. No two ways about it.
Yeah, this is a totally unexpected, like 30-minute side conversation that I never thought would happen. We're like,
whoopsie.
can we just teleport there right now and fuck all of them up? That means you guys are desperate. So you're like, can we bring in our good characters and just kill everybody?
That's what I was saying as a player. I'm sad about.
Could we just? I got like a main tune, and he's like really good. Could I just use him?
No, bro. Do you know how good of friends P-Pop and Seppa would be?
Yeah.
Actually, like P-Pop and Fetha,
Massive
young
and
P-Pop and
tiny.
Fetha should be like our next together tunes. And like, but P-Pop, I'm gonna text you a picture right now of like a product you can buy if you have like a dwarf son. I guess I don't know. I don't know why
Or
you'd have it.
just a regular.
Oh,
But
it's
like
the it's the
size
Son's an 8-inch gnome.
it's the halfling
Oh,
crossbow
big.
turret. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Dwarf would
I know
stand
that
on a
picture.
platform and shoot a crossbow from above their head.
I see.
I would just
This
throw
is like
P-Pop
that you and me,
super high in
dude.
the air, and you can rain down needles, bro.
Oh my gosh, you guys, what are we gonna do?
All right.
You
If
already know my answer.
I say nothing because I have no horses in this fucking race. I love Thanari. I'm ready for her to die. That's what I'm
okay
saying.
for ES to die. It's okay.
Okay, so as players, you're okay to lose your characters.
And I'm also okay with the portal, with the wish. Like I'm okay with everything, but I have a shitty opinion because I just want chaos, and that's I don't think it's a bad decision to do it. I think it's awesome as hell, and
It's a crazy cool idea.
No,
Yeah.
Nugbug.
Probably a chance no one would die.
Technically, Nugbug, if you were like, I wish for our original party to be here right now, like you could
That's what I'm
wish.
saying, that's not our
You
only
could
wish.
actually wish Holden out of.
I was just gonna say, you wish Holden out of hell. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would
if
have
you
made
phrased
so
it
much.
specifically enough, you could actually wish Holden out of hell, back in time 9 months to help you beat these guys, and then
Aw.
you would still have to figure out how to get back to the present timeline. But Billy would have to roleplay him.
I'm in.
talking to
I'm
him.
in.
He'd have to
I'm in.
roleplay Holden.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm in.
So
I'm
so
a
hold on.
thousand.
That's not
I'm,
mean. Again,
you don't
this
have to.
spell
You
has
don't have to keep selling it
unlimited
to me.
potential.
You don't have to keep selling it to
Unlimited.
me. It's so good.
Okay, hold on.
Unlimited
The
potential.
wish is that
Motherfucker, you got me so good.
we get to Ray unharmed with our strength all together, and that we wish that Holden was out of hell unharmed, healthy,
With
same strength,
all his
and
gear.
appeared here with
With
us.
all his gear.
With all his gear.
And he'll end up with us. This is a long wish. I should
Like
write this
as
down.
they are.
You have to be specific. You have to be very specific with it.
All right, you guys.
No,
you
I
can
would
either wish-
honestly. No, never mind.
I think we need
Hold
time.
on.
We need time to phrase this.
He just made the
My
wish.
hold on. My cut-in was bullshit, right?
Boy.
If I think you should say everyone, including Holden, as they are at this moment. Full strength, full power. So it'll be Holden like naked with no gear, because there's no reason you should have it. He did leave it behind. Vi has the gear with him. Whatever.
I have all the full gear. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just wish to make Holden have all of his gear.
I know, but that's like.
As they are means
Oh,
physically,
look,
right? You
guys,
should probably put
how about
physically in
this?
there.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you so much. I'm gonna set a 5-minute timer.
Oh, frick.
11:37.
Oh, frick.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so it's
You
okay.
have to submit your full wish to me. So you have all the time until then to think about phrasing of who and their armor. Because it doesn't matter. You can say, and they have their shit. That's absolutely a true point, but you have to actually say it. You have 5 minutes from right now to formulate the true wish. Go.
Okay, really quick. Just
If
this
you're
is a
gonna do it,
sidebar.
you could still say we don't do it. By the way, just
Okay. Okay, guys.
This is a sidebar. You could just wish us to this time all together as the original party as gods.
Oh,
okay,
God,
that's not
okay.
gonna work. I will veto that.
Okay, here we go. I wish everyone, including Holden, appears with Ray and everything they have unharmed
Wait.
and with their full strength.
Okay.
Unharmed and with their full strength.
Did you add...
And with a scroll of teleport.
Oh, with a scroll of teleport?
Oh, you don't just get to say no.
It is a wish.
No. No. That's not how the spell works, I don't think.
No, that's a separate wish.
Okay.
It's a separate wish.
We're wasting time.
No, I think everything
mind.
you guys have already come up with is,
Keep in mind.
everyone's there. They're the same level. They have their gear. Yes.
Keep in mind, we don't want a race situation happen again, so make sure
Oh, it's
we're in
gonna.
a space that is not occupied
Well,
by something else.
No, that's way
Ray
too
didn't pick a
general.
location. Ray didn't pick a location. That's why that happened to him.
I know, but like near Ray, not
All right, hold on.
literally where Ray is.
I wish
Oh, I
No,
think
everyone
do
including
you know
Holden-
1,300 feet?
Stop talking. You're
behind
wasting our time.
beyond
Stop talking.
Holden?
You're wasting our time. Stop. So we're gonna be within 20 feet of Ray. How about that?
Okay, I'm gonna read this again. I wish everyone, including Holden, appears with Ray where he is. Hold on. With Ray, within 20 feet of him, and everything they have unharmed and with their full strength.
We have 2
Anything
minutes.
to add?
Mentally safe? Same
I wish
mind?
everyone-
I don't know. Does that count?
With all
I think unharmed fits into that.
Yeah, unharmed fits that. Okay. So
unharmed, with all their faculties, with all their memories.
Okay. Everything,
God damn.
including Holden, appears with Ray within 20 feet of him, and everything they have unharmed and with their full strength. What did you just say?
Full strength and memories.
Memories.
Should we be specific about who comes? Because
Yes.
everyone.
I think
means
everyone who's touching you,
everyone.
and then the people who don't go, don't touch him.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, how do we get hold in there then?
Fi won't touch him. Well, good point. So name everybody.
Okay.
1 minute.
I wish.
Well, the way you phrased it was everybody and Holden. So you could say everybody who's touching me and Holden.
So
Okay.
you
Everyone
also
touching me, including Holden,
you also
appears
know
with
his
Ray
true
within 20
name.
feet.
His true name is Bok Jin. BOK''JIN is his real name,
60
like
seconds,
true
guys.
name.
60 seconds.
Nugbug, you would know that.
Okay.
So
I wish everyone touching me, including Bakjin, appears with Ray within 20 feet of him and everything they have, unharmed and with their full strength and memories.
Okay, remove with Ray, just within 20 feet of Ray in the past.
Oh yeah.
Say it again.
Within 20 feet of Ray. Oh fuck, there's 2 Rays in the past. With the Ray who made the wish in the past.
Oh, that's a good call.
True. Oh geez. Okay.
We got like 20 seconds, guys.
Okay.
can you
One more
imagine
time.
all you guys just showing up
Reading
at
it.
Ray's house
Hold on,
at
hold
like
on, hold on.
time with
I
him and
wish
his wife?
everyone-
Like, no, we're nothing to go.
At the goat farm.
Hold on.
It's like,
I wish
ah.
everyone touching me, including Bakjin, appears within 20 feet of the Ray who made the wish in the past and everything they have unharmed and with full strength and memories.
That seems okay. Maybe.
I feel like I don't know
I'm
where
Am I
20
missing anything?
seconds was, but I feel like you like finished saying that right at the. That was great. Repeat it one more time. Read it off one more time.
I wish everyone touching me, including Bakjin, appears within 20 feet of the Ray who made the wish in the past and everything they have, unharmed and with their full strength and memories. And then grit my teeth.
I mean, are you? So you guys are agreed? You're actually doing this? This is
Everybody who agreed is doing it.
This.
Everybody agrees?
Fi is staying in the past. Or staying in the future.
So Griff is touching me. Who else is with us?
think. Well, yeah, Griff. I think Griff was reluctant at the last moment. He walked into the circle and grabbed you. He
I
heard
think
what you were
oh
saying,
shoot.
like,
Oh,
I can't betray my daughter.
Oh, shit.
I have to go. And he walks into the circle.
Can I
Like
join you?
reluctantly,
Oh
because he
god.
doesn't believe in this level of magic, but he is. Yes, he's there. He's ready to go.
This is happening. Fuck yeah.
Griff goes.
I think I want to join.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, if you said you weren't joining, Griff was the only one who I said was uncertain. I'm allowed to say that. I'm the GM.
Okay, fine. Alright, I'll stay back.
If you initially said your character was going to stay, you are going to have to stay. I'm so sorry.
Alright.
Iris?
I hate saying no to you guys, and I don't like doing it, but like I feel like this especially is like super crucial. No,
Wait,
fuck
Iris
that.
said
Iris,
she wasn't
no,
staying?
Iris.
Wait, no, yeah.
We're
she's
beyond
my
that point.
character then.
Yes.
We're
She's the
beyond
one who
that
can
point
learn
now.
English. She actually has to come. Iris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
coming.
That, and she also has
I'm
no
sorry.
character.
I love
to
you guys.
play if it's not Iris.
Okay, yeah. Eos is
I mean,
mostly
Eos is like dead.
She's good. Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Should we do some percentiles to see how close we are to like this exact turn, or if it's gonna happen a little later in the fight, or what?
Wait, what was the question? I'm so
You know, like should we roll some comparative dice to see if they show up right now
Oh,
or in a couple
no,
turns, or
I'm gonna decide that myself.
Okay.
So yes, you cast the spell. Okay.
Holy shit, guys. Let me click the
Oh
sound really
my
quick.
God.
Everybody
Oh,
just
okay.
everybody okay.
I think that, like the most important thing.
No, okay,
The most
just
this is a
breathe
shitty
in
time
through
to
your
say
nose and out through your mouth.
Nugbug.
Yeah,
How are you feeling?
fucking terrified.
I love that. I respect that energy and I feel it as well. I'm terrified every week when I sit down to DM for you guys because I'm terrified that I'm not going to be good enough.
Gary
I
stands
think
in the suite that you rented by the door,
I think that
and you
you
guys
all,
shrink to a singularity, and he just kind of sits on the floor, and just kind of puts his face in his hands.
Yeah, they all disappear. They all disappear. So, Nugbug, I respect everything you do week to week, and you're such a good player. The most important thing, though, I have to ask of you right now
Oh,
is you roll a D100 before we do anything else. I just need you to roll a D100. You can do it raw, you can do it in roll 20, you can do whatever you want, but once you roll it, it is official and it's real and it's permanent.
guys, what do you think? Roll 20 or should I get my dice?
Group,
Well, which one's more important to you?
if he rolls under 33, he loses wish forever. Nugbug, what do you like more?
Do you
Say
have
that?
a D100?
I have a
Two
D20.
D10, two
Two
D10.
D10s.
Hold on, let me look. I think Matt bought me a whole set.
Yeah,
If
it's
you have
in
a
there.
set, there's like one with 2 numbers on it and one with one numbers on it that are the same shape. That's a D100. I mean, this is kind of before we extrapolate anything else, because he's gonna know the result of this roll upon completion of the spell, which is instantaneous. So, like, y'all are gonna show where you're gonna show up, but he's still gonna know the result of this before technically that even happens. Like, if you're playing Magic, it's like upkeep, or untap, upkeep. I don't even. I'm bad at
So hold
Magic.
on, I roll the D100. I roll a D20.
No, you would roll 2 d10s. One of them would represent the first number, the other one would represent the second number. So if you
Gotcha.
don't have one with 2 digits on it, there's like one that's like 00, 01, 02, 03, blah blah. If you don't have that, you just roll 2 d10s, but you say, hey, the purple one's the first number. So if the purple one's a 9, then it's 90, and the other one is a 4, it's 94. Or 49 if you said the pink one's the first number.
Okay. I have a D10. I have one D10.
Okay, so roll once for the first number. Roll it right now.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find something to roll on.
I love this.
Okay.
I can hear the anxiety in your voice, and it makes me anxious, and I love it. What's
Oh
your
wait,
roll?
that's a D12. Hold on, that's a D12.
Okay. God damn it, James!
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Sorry.
You got this. You got this.
Come on, then. You got this.
Okay. Oh god.
D10.
Pictures.
Yeah, send pics.
First
Yeah,
dice.
hold on.
First dice. What is it?
Wait, let me turn my
Guys,
light
he
on.
doesn't need to send pics. I trust him, and if he lies, I'm okay with that.
It's an 8.
8.
It's an 8.
Okay, so you're not gonna lose wish. It's already 80.
Okay, so we need another.
Yeah, exactly. The first dice is 8, so
Okay.
it's 80,
Yeah,
so you're good. You don't even need to roll the second one.
Okay.
You guys, why did that make my heart race?
Because it should have. It's exactly
Because
what it was
it
made
does.
for.
That's why. Okay.
I have anxiety.
Hmm.
I'm gonna mute myself and breathe.
Because he's hyperventilating. Ray, it is your turn in actual combat
my God.
here in the past game. Guys, we're about to do something more ambitious.
Oh my God.
Critical Role.
Oh my gosh.
We're about to do something so ambitious that no other D&D stream has done it before.
I think we have 4
Might be too
viewers, by the way.
ambitious. But I'm
Oh,
gonna do
now
it.
3.
Yeah, our friend Heather was watching. Shouts out to Heather. Thanks for watching. Appreciate
Ray
you.
Thank you,
looks
Heather.
Ray
Heather!
looks in the distance and sees Jenny currently being the only one really engulfed in this ice storm. And he would look to the left, sees Phineas, Thaneri, Alisaria, Peepop, and Saltus and Eos next to him.
Yeah.
He would go up to Eos. He basically said, I'm assuming he would know her name, but
Oh, what happened?
Assuming, bruv, you
Yeah.
like traveled with her for like 3 days.
Well,
now.
yeah.
You know my name. It's Eos.
Well,
yes.
I mean, he's
Why
kept
do you bring her
to
Eos?
himself.
Excuse
for the
me.
most part.
She like
Alright,
told you
alright.
her backstory. You know who Jerome is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on.
sorry. Okay. Eos,
Mm-hmm.
forgive me, but this is my only chance. It'll be painless, I promise.
What?
Oh my god. Yo, let's go. Huh?
What are you
That-
doing? What are you doing?
No, no, no. Your last words are, huh?
Oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you killing me?
Is you all? Alright, at 21, probably definitely hits you 6 damage. Is a 14 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Good,
I have a
good.
goddamn 15.
That's good.
Shit, this is bad. Okay.
23 hits?
So,
Yeah, it's
yes,
23
does
and it's
hit.
21 both hits, so she's gonna take 15 fucking Christ, 21 damage total.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm dead.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
Unconscious.
we just got up from a long rest. When did you take damage
No,
besides
dude,
Rain?
dude,
I literally
no.
got it when
She got
finished.
a finger of death for like
Oh,
30
Yeah.
something, dude.
finger
Yeah.
of death, dude. Fair enough.
It was
Alright.
19,
Oh my god.
and he hit me for 21.
Well,
So what happens now? What do I do?
So,
Unconscious.
well, I'd like you to describe how Lightbringer Eos falls. Specifically after
Ooh.
having her prayer to her church countered and knowing that it didn't go through, knowing that no help is coming, nobody knows, nobody in your organization, which I'm assuming you're dedicated to, based on your character, nobody in that organization knows what happened to you. Like, as far as they know, like you're gonna just not show up to the next check-in at the temple, and they'll be like, I don't know, maybe Bandit's got it or whatever. Like after having tried to send that message, I think a certain sense of hopelessness settles in on you in those last moments before you go into like unconsciousness. So you are
Oh,
unconscious.
like, oh god. What would he hit me with? What would he hit me with? What would he have done?
Oh, Ray? He would
Yeah.
probably have
Bop, 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 bop. Just
triple punched your throat.
Oh, okay, so then I would have fallen back, and the mask would have lifted out of my face, and you probably would have seen, like, her stare at you in shock and the beginnings of rage and confusion. And
Bro, she was trying to heal you. That's rowdy.
and I probably would have fallen back.
This game is so rowdy, guys. This game
And
is
I
so-
guess my head would have broken or something. I don't know. Something.
I mean,
would
it sounds
happen.
like your trachea was collapsed. So you're looking at him
And,
getting mad,
yeah.
but you're turning blue,
Just
and
like-
then you black
I'm
out.
already blue. I'm already blue. Ah! Okay.
You're already blue, so you can't tell, but you choke. You slowly
And I
choke.
just stare at him. With,
Turned
like,
purple, I guess. I don't know.
tears starting to form, but it doesn't even fall because I'm dead.
Ray, let me ask you a question. Do you go total BTK on this, or what? Never mind. I shouldn't have said that. Let's move on. Okay. What else do you do, Ray?
He would, in the corner of his eye, he would sprint towards P-Pop.
No, P-Pop is invisible.
You can't see me. I'm
He's
hidden.
hidden.
Yeah, he hit. He hit it good.
He would sprint towards Alisaria.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Out for blood right now. Love
Yeah,
it.
and return there.
All right, I heard that shout.
Oh, you better watch out.
So Jenny is going to make a perception check with advantage to locate Peepop because she, had formed such a bond with him that I think advantage is appropriate.
I am hidden behind this wall over here, so.
And you rolled last time. I'm scrolling up to find it right now. So yeah, she sees you.
With a 24 stealth?
Yeah, he had a 24.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I scrolled up. I think I was looking wrong. I saw 22. I think now that I see it, I was looking at my own number. Different thing. Okay, so no, she does not see you.
Cool, I'm gonna stay out of sight.
Yeah, no. I mean,
No,
yeah.
I know, I'm just fucking.
Means, yes, my dude. Look, I'm walking here and everything, but yes, you are completely out of sight. What she? Oh, yeah, she's back here. What she's gonna do? She's going to hop over out of the ice, which is about to expire, and over to the right side. She's gonna cast a spell.
God damn.
I mean, look, she's gonna cast web. And she's gonna cast it in between where the Sphinx is and where you guys are. Draw shape. Now it's a 60 foot, so it's 30 foot.
What the hell?
Yeah, she'll cast it right in front of the door where it doesn't affect her or the Sphinx. It might affect some other people she's allied with. She's okay with that. So, anybody who's in that sphere I just put down, which is Thanari, Wolfinius, who's gonna take a Southis, Eos. Well, you're actually dead.
What type of save is it?
So you're taking death saves right now, Eos. It is a
Dexterity, right?
yes. That is absolutely correct. Dexterity 15, to be more precise.
Oh, 15. Rolled a 14 plus 1.
Nice.
Ooh.
Southis and Alisari, you guys find yourselves completely restrained in this world, whereas to you can't. Yep. You are restrained whilst in the web. Fetha, you pass the save, being able to tear the ribbing webs off of you with your strength. Wait, which is actually Peepop, who is
Peepop.
just split between them. Speaking of which,
Yeah, Peepop sees the web come down and finds the space and goes right into that little space where the web doesn't hit.
guys, this is now that Jenny's turn is over. Like a new group of people appear in the room. I'm going to copy and paste them from another map, but it's your main characters. Like this is
Holy
happening.
shit.
You guys decided to make it happen. It's
Okay.
top
So
of the
do we
round
need
of
to roll initiative
Oh,
with
okay.
those characters?
yes. And,
Alright, so we're
yes.
gonna have to keep switching character sheets.
Multiple
Yeah.
tabs.
Yeah.
2 tabs.
Yes.
2 tabs.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Rolling for Holden. Never thought I'd say that. 19.
Oh man, I'm so happy Holden's back.
Yay! Oh, I'm so happy! Oh my god.
Rolling for actual Fetha.
Okay.
Yeah, Cole, like, go take a walk, bro. This is crazy.
Actually, wait. Oh, hold on. Actually, it is 11:55. I don't know if you guys want to like.
I do. I absolutely do. I don't know about
I
you
do.
guys,
I
but I
for
do.
sure
I want to get at least one round in.
Even if it's not a round of combat, it's just a very, like, what the fuck is going through your character's head? What do they look like? What do they see from everybody? Even if it's not a combat round, because combat rounds are going to be so complicated now.
Oh no.
Actually, no. Don't let me discourage you. They're simpler than you think.
No, this is gonna be interesting.
You
we're
just
just
make,
we're just playing 2 different characters. That's all. It's just a longer combat round.
and we're all of them. We're all very familiar with anybody who's playing a double character. Motivation is gonna be very fucking what the fuck's going on. All I want to say is if you show up here from the wish, don't act like you know what's happening.
No.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
like
fair.
The
don't
first
like
thing.
don't like
Alright.
attack Ray right away or something, or cut his head off and like hold it up in the air. Don't do that.
Oh
No, I think we'd have the sense to be like, oh shit, we're in combat, and look at Ray and be like, which one, Ray? Point them out.
He's
That's
gonna
what
point
his
at all
first words
Alasaria.
to say.
Oh boy.
That's his
Dude.
first words to Ray.
Oh no. This is gonna be so cool and so awful.
So awful.
These low-level characters are gonna try so hard to defend themselves and just get ass raped.
Hold on.
And
A Sphinx and Phineas? Are you
the
kidding me?
strong characters are gonna be like, we gotta go with Jenny and help her, and it's still gonna be a slaughter. Oh no.
Well, I think we would have the presence of mind to know that if
Oh
Jenny is
no.
with these other people,
Nah, I'm gonna do my
nah,
own
you know what?
thing.
It probably wouldn't.
Oh no.
It probably wouldn't.
I'm
This is
gonna
gonna
do
be
my
fucking
own thing.
crazy.
It's gonna
I'm
be
so
fun.
hyped. I'm so hyped. Oh my goodness.
So if we see a dead Lightbringer, obviously one of us is gonna
Oh,
bring her back to
yeah.
life, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
That's gonna be
Suther would
me.
do that.
Oh god! It's funny actually. What I was thinking was because Eos, she's like in the beginning times, like this was before she even became like existent. I thought that she was gonna be my backup character for Iris, so I was wondering how the heck am I gonna introduce her? Oh yeah, Iris and Eos are gonna be besties.
There you
Easy.
go.
Eos is gonna show up and be like, "Hey, I got a message from Iris. Something happened." Now I don't know if that's true, but like,
Well, we kind of already established that Eos goes, around
everywhere.
town hearing people. So was Iris though? Is my question was Iris that into society?
Yeah, she
'Cause
was
I don't think,
around. Oh
you
wait,
know,
no, she wasn't.
she
She was with
wasn't
the
though. This is
she
gonna be
was
like the past time frames. Like
she
your
was with the
backstory, is,
Roman
like alone in the woods.
Roman Empire. But she
I think there might
left.
be still
She was
some.
for a while.
There might be still some crossover. Like maybe like you would have been playing a tavern and Eos maybe would have seen you once or twice.
Maybe.
How about this roll of history as Iris?
Okay. Uh 14? I don't know if that.
Well, how about this roll of history as Eos, and we'll see how close the results are.
Alright. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
Well,
my
yeah,
god.
as it turns out, are besties.
Oh my god, though. Okay.
Yeah, that's like like whatever. You're like, yeah, I know
Okay.
this like the first time you met Garth, you were probably like, yo, Eos is my girl, and he was like, what? She died months ago. You were
Oh,
like, no,
man.
not possible. I'm gonna fix that.
Oh my god.
What are you about to?
This is sad. Oh god. I'm about
That's
to tear up. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Can I actually do
I
anything?
cannot wait for Fetha and Depop to meet each other. This is gonna be exciting.
Wait, is Eos
No,
doing her
there's,
death
there's
saves?
a lot. There's a lot to unpack next session. Okay.
Does Eos do death saves or not?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we have to insert initiatives and figure out who goes before the people who already went, which was only Jenny, which doesn't really matter that much. Like, yeah,
Okay.
she may or may not. But currently, if she doesn't receive any healing, yes, she'll make a death save
Okay. Alright.
on her.
Right. Yes. Got
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely. So, guys, again, we have 2 weeks off after this session. So I.
Oh my gosh, what a cliffhanger!
Oh my god.
This is
Yeah,
a fucking
this is a
amazing
fucking
cliffhanger.
This is terrible.
dumbass cliffhanger. Like this, if you wrote a cliffhanger, it would be worse than this. This is a fucking wild
Okay,
shit.
can we Cole, can you give us a recap of everything that went down, because we've caught a
Yeah,
new
I know,
viewer
right?
and we're
I
going to take a
don't
break. I
even know
just
if
want
I
them.
can though right now. I'm
Okay,
lost
then
in this.
may I? May I?
Please, but I'll correct because I was just joking. But
No, then
yes,
good. Do it.
absolutely.
Please do it.
No, you. This fight has been wild. Uh, y'all felt a certain sense of security after a very successful long rest. The lower level characters, and Phineas did this thing. He banged on the door. Door opened. Stepped out. Everything sort of turned at that moment. It was rough when he did the time stop thing. It was definitely very like overpowering. That sort of magic would be like very powerful to anybody in the group. I think like if this was a movie, and you took the time in the beginning of the movie to establish different timelines, which we did, you'd see like the other group like sitting at the table debating and arguing, perhaps, like arguing passionately. Should we do this? Should we not do this? Blah blah. And I think there's like this moment as Phineas is like giving a speech and um time stopping everybody. There's that same moment in the future, like maybe it's almost
I'm picturing it as
um
our strong characters were like having this conversation since we started investigating the door. In the moment where they decided and like actually Nugbug cast the wish, it was in the same exact moment that Phineas cast the finger of death. It was in the same exact cadence. It took
oh
the same
let's
exact syllables, but it was words of death and words of time, like spoken simultaneous. And then like there's this weird ripple and crack sound behind the party, but they're all like half of them are encased in webs. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Boom.
no, yeah, exactly. Where we end is like you guys encased in web, level 6 party, level 7 party, like very desperate in this fight, and just like a crackle of arcane energy, and like figures appearing in this room. Some of them larger, some of them smaller, but like they apparate, some of them in the web, some of them out of the web, like, but reinforcements have arrived. But I think that I would save like that big opening moment for that big arrival moment for the opening of the next session.
Bro, I'm so excited for the next session.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
it's gonna be out of control, guys. I mean, I think that I'm lucky that I have a lot of time to think about it. Best case scenario, I'll ruin everything I had planned for the side game and then pop back to the main timeline and we can carry on.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, y'all are rolling new characters.
Okay.
Well,
You think Peppa has a twin brother?
Yeah, his name is Thethful.
He's
That was actually really hard to say.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for watching. We've been DM'd
Guys,
by
this got a
Master
little bit.
Sozo in this
Guys,
bitch.
I gotta be real with
I'm
you.
scared.
This went a little bit out of control.
I love it.
Yeah, sorry.
I love it,
Little
dude.
my bad.
but
That's
I'm
my
not
bad.
opposed to it. No, no, no. It's nobody's bad. Guys, everything is great. It is great.
I think Cole is extremely excited about this, and I'm extremely excited
I
about it.
am, honestly.
Before you end the
Like,
stream,
this
I got the
is-
ending jingle.
Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
know what to do anymore.
All right.
It's a Monday night Balladeers. It's a Monday night Balladeers. It's a Monday night Balladeers.
Yes,
Monday.
dude. Yes, dude.
Yo, that was awesome.
So good.
It knocked me out of my seat, literally.
Amazing.
Oh
No, I mean, we could turn
Amazing.
the volume on it a little bit down, but it was great.
I was sick.
Thanks so
Wow.
much. DM'd by the wonderful Cole Miller, who we'll see back in 2 weeks.
No, not me. Yes?
Yes,
And
you.
we're gonna
Yes.
see in those 2 weeks Call of Cthulhu. No. DM
D&D.
settings. Ooh, D&D.
D&D.
Hey, love
Indeed.
everybody who listened. Love everybody who played even more. Sorry, people who listened, you didn't play. My bad. Iris, any thoughts, comments, closing comments?
Oh God.
I know. Everybody in this group get ready to play 2 characters at once, except for Ray. Sorry, bud.
Oh God. This is a mess.
Yeah,
But it's
gonna be a
fun.
mess. Time too.
It's
Next
fine.
time.
It's okay.
Good. Good. Alisaria,
Okay.
thoughts, comments? Could Nugbug and Alisaria hold hands and whoop ass? What's gonna happen here?
They probably could. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
Nugbug would
feel
whoop
like they
ass.
could. Alisaria honestly seems like the kind of lady that Nugbug would go for. Is that? I mean, what are your? Is Nugbug? Does Nugbug go for ladies? What is Nugbug? I mean, I don't know. Like, what's up with that?
I will consider that.
Okay,
Um,
heard that. Shit. Understood.
But yeah, Nugbug's about to die, so
Well, yeah, exactly. Like if you're undead, you just go for, all sorts of things, right? Dude.
yeah,
Mummy Lord?
anything and everything. But
I'm a mama mer. That's for mummy or murmur.
Mum sexual.
None of that.
Necrosexual.
I'm
oh
sorry,
no,
Necro is actually really good. And probably inappropriate. Okay.
Yes.
Moving on. Thanari, how you feeling? Closing remarks?
Her sister's probably about to die, get her neck snapped by a jacked monk in some webs. There's a sphinx about to tear her apart from the front. There's a table running at her. And wait, who the fuck? Who the fuck are these people? That's where she's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, the table got pretty shit whipped by
Let's be
Sam.
really honest. If there's that like bullet time moment, she's like probably tearing up because she knows her and her sister are probably both about to die, and they should have left the group when this motherfucker tried to make them go to sleep at the wagon, and she's kicking herself in the ass for not leaving.
Like right as you're thinking that, there's this bright flash of light, and you're uncertain as to what is happening.
Yeah, it's that bright flash of light doesn't mean save. It
It doesn't mean
means
anything.
hell. It means
You have
more
no
bad
context.
things are coming out to kill us.
Yep. Yep. You have no context for it, but it's happening right now. I like that. P-pop, final remarks, closing remarks.
Depop's just he's hurting pretty bad. He's trying to stay out of sight as best as possible and play this game by ear because he does not want to get involved in any more fights. He's like, I should just run. I should get the fuck out of here.
P-pop
I don't know
wants to
these
leave.
people.
That's
I basically got kidnapped for this adventure.
Yeah, you did. You
Pop's
totally
like,
did.
Yeah.
Pop's like, I can get the fuck out of here, and I need to get the fuck out of here. I just don't know how to get the fuck out of here yet.
And how about Fetha?
Fetha pops in. He's like, where is Fetha actually on the map?
Well, and we're gonna figure that out next time we play. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Fetha is excited to go back in time because he's never done anything like that before. He's always up for a fight and adventure. So
Fetha's like, I could re-smoke a blunt I already smoked, and the rest of them was like, Fetha, shut the fuck up, you idiot. There's so much like, dude,
I could re-kill so
please
many
don't
people
kill a
that I killed.
butterfly. And he's like, but wait, could I re-smoke the blunt? It's like, oh my god. All right, heard that
After
shit.
fighting demons, Fetha is just like unfazed by most things.
I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
lot
you know
of
exactly. No, yeah, absolutely. No, and I agree with that. I'm just saying, it's just like, god damn it.
when
South is
I'm
All right,
sorry,
guys, shut
just
the hell off.
at night while you're at camp, I'm gonna be texting you about what the fuck was happening to Holden while he was there to figure out how he's supposed to
That's
act when
okay.
we
You
come
can do
back.
that.
Ooh.
You can do that. We're good. Ray, you're the final guy.
What about
Oh,
Salthus?
I have some
Oh,
thoughts.
Southwest, you're still here. I thought you left. I don't know why I thought that. I'm so sorry. Southwest,
No, no,
thoughts,
no.
closing remarks. How are you feeling?
I'm gonna be
Okay,
curious to
I mean,
see kind of,
yeah.
I think you as the DM, you get a lot of latitude. It'll be interesting to see how you commit to time travel. Will you take a linear approach, a multiverse approach, relive kind of Groundhog Day approach? I mean, there's a lot to play with. But I think it would be beneficial for you if you just kind of stuck with one theory just to keep your head straight.
Totally
Oh,
agree.
bro, I feel
Hmm.
that. I mean, look, here's right now. I've been kind of trying to bury the lead to where figure
It's
out
been
what's gonna
linear thus
happen in
far.
the
It's
past.
been linear.
Yeah, it's been linear just far because everything has happened in the past. We only did one side game in the future, but like once this is resolved, the future may or may not change. The players are uncertain, and I like that because guess what? You wouldn't know how time travel worked if you were just like, I wish I went back in time.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Could you potentially change everything for everyone? Does it mean one thing's different? Yeah, there's a lot to unpack, and I appreciate that, Southis. Thank you.
Hmm.
So,
Nice.
Ray, how about you?
well, Ray's opinions gonna be a
Right. Okay. I'm
cliffhanger. I
sorry. Right.
cannot
Let
give
me
Ray's
phrase it like
opinion.
this. Right. How does it feel to know that your character is probably gonna die next time you play? Do you like? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Level 18 or
let's can
not?
we
Level
count your
18 or not?
enemies? Let's count
I
Ray's
don't know
enemies
if
in
you
the
can make it
room.
out of this.
Ray's enemies
Them
in the
coming
room.
for you is actually
Thanari.
not good for you.
Thanari.
I've got
Alisaria. Who else saw it? I think P-Pop saw it. I think
Saw what?
Salthus saw it. When he killed
Jenny's
Lady
gone. She
Eos.
doesn't care.
Jenny saw it, she
He
doesn't
killed
care.
Eos, yeah.
This
And then
plane.
the new people
This
are gonna come
changes
back.
everything,
Yeah, but
guys.
here's
Oh
what I've been thinking
no.
about. The
I'm
new
getting
people are gonna come back and trust the high level Ray and just start killing us. So our old characters are just gonna die, like, as soon as we come
Well, I
back.
need like a half round of
Hold on,
combo.
hold on, hold on. We don't really know what Ray's doing,
What is everybody
right?
else?
True, like,
No,
do we fully trust him?
you
We
fucking
don't
don't.
actually know what
I
he's
mean, we've
doing.
trusted him before.
We didn't trust him when he went
No,
to do and cast the wish.
there's a difference between a I trust this dude to do a thing for me, or I trust this dude to go back in time and not fuck up our timeline. Like,
Hmm.
I actually honestly think the party, mostly with most of them, the connections they have with Ray right now, they would be is I mean, look, one of the session right after you guys went here when Ray disappeared, and then y'all were talking about it, like the feelings, like
Mm.
most of y'all current 18, like 17 party members were like, you know, you're right. Ray's always been right before, and he's always come through. But I
This
mean,
is
Holden
true.
especially, you were like, I just this is too much. A lot of you were like, this is too much. I can't trust him on this. This is I can't blah blah blah. So make sure you guys keep that in mind when you decide how you want to play your
Sure.
intervention in the past.
It's just easier to be coming back with a PTSD'd out character who's gonna be really scared and just hide. Everyone else is gonna be coming from the room like, yeah, we know what to do. Holden's gonna be like,
Like, you never know. Like, nothing could
like,
pop out
I'm
just
not
tackle
allowed to
Ray to the
be out
ground.
here because I'm not in chains and I'm scared. And he's gonna like run and
That's
find
like
an
the
overseer.
nicest way in my head to wrap this whole thing up in a neat little package with a bow on top and be like, here's your side game. And now my main characters are about to show up. And like for some reason I was like, yeah, and Griff too.
Yeah, I can't
Guys.
give
Yep.
Ray's opinion
I'm
until
gonna try and
next
make the
session.
most out of
No,
it.
Ray, you're fucked, my dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
like they're gonna think. I mean, like, come on, man. You're at
'Cause
least
none
gonna
of
make a death save. You are at least making a death save. I know this. I don't think that like oh you could maybe talk your way out of it.
If he
What's
gets
your
downed,
persuasion? What's
if he
your
gets
charisma?
downed and
His charisma
Thenari
is
is
like a
up,
-3. I'm telling you.
if he
I
gets
know it.
downed and Thenari is up, she's gonna stab him while he's down and make him fail to death automatically. So don't let that
I've
happen.
never seen Ray roll a dice with more than a +2 if it wasn't an attack. And you're right. Once he goes down, then Ari. I mean, like, here's the thing. That's what's good. Swing it, right? Like they come in, Ray goes down, Thenari's beating on him, and then Fetha's like, "Ray's my friend," and just like bitch slaps
Decaps,
Thenari with his
decap.
axe. Like you
Yeah,
don't know, dude. Oh my,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh my god, oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah,
It's a 2 week break.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
know, 2 weeks.
No, yeah, 2 weeks off.
All right,